Baba Bowie.
Goblins, the lot of you! The lot of you, all goblins! The lot of you, every last one of you, a goblin, a gremlin, a hooligan, a How's it going, everybody? Did you miss me? I've been gone for like a week. Jesus. I mean, I was at least making content on Monday though. I made that speed run, and I'm gonna chop up the raw footage a little bit and send it off to a friend of mine. See if they'll if they can edit it down a little bit for me, so you can see my suffering. Robin, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the very first Baba Booey. The first Baba Booey is always cut off. That's traditional. But yes, hello everyone. Hello to Robin, to Weiss, to Jen, to Minx, to Zeal. Hello, hello. So, if you've missed it, if you've missed me talking in the Discord at all, the streams will probably be a bit less than usual for a little while I'm working on the Rogue Royale, and while I'm catching up on some other stuff. So, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I have here before we get started, the all important this is Alistair Arsene running from the cops do review. I got that one of the new Baja flavors of Mountain Dew. Like, there's Baja Blast, obviously. There's Baja Gold, which is a spin-off of Baja Flash, which was pineapple and coconut. Now Baja Gold is just pineapple, which I think is better because the coconut was not really my thing. I could live with it, but it's better without the coconut. And now this one is Mango Gem. I'm usually on the fence about mango flavored stuff, but you know, it's got gem in the name, so how bad could it be? Anyway, hang on, let me get this for you. There you go, little ASMR for you. All right. Let's take a big fat sippy. Yeah, that's mango, all right. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm still pretty glad I only got like one case of these. Yeah, it's I mean, it's all right. It's not like terrible. I can drink this like no problem, but it's definitely not better than anything else. Like, it's not better than original Baja Blast. It's not better than the pineapple one, for sure. The pineapple one just straight tastes like pineapple juice. It's pretty fucking amazing. It's pretty great. I'm very glad they did away with the coconut. I'm sure there are people that feel differently, but I don't know. Fuck coconut. Me and my homies all hate coconut. Except for very specific instances. Also, the music just stopped. I noticed that. Anyway, hang on. I'm pulling like stray eyelashes out of my eyes. Pineapple's mean. It literally eats you when you eat it. Yep, true. Goat eye. Goated eye. Hello, Lacey. Welcome on in. How you doing? All right. I think it's time to start the thing. Let's see. So let me pop open Steam here. Yes, Robin. What is it? What can I do for you? Okay. What's the question? Tell me your question, and I will decide if I want to answer it. Have you seen my Pride art? Oh, yeah, I believe I did. Let me take another look. Let me just make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Nobody better fucking ping me on Discord while I'm looking at this. Oh, no, I didn't see this. Yo, that looks so good. I agree. The eyeshadow is fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. Very nice. Good job. I also love the very sharp teeth. That's a very good touch. You're right, Vice. There is. Everybody is just like bold text thick in my server. It's just what happened. Like you walk through the door and suddenly you gain like 50 pounds. And it's all like below the waist. That's just what happens. All right. Wait, no, we are not loading a game. We're doing a new game. All right. So after we date Oliver, we will unlock the final chapter and remove this padlock. Ah, balls. I viciously eat someone. Oh, wait. Hang on, Robin, wait. Now that you've said that, hang on. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Is this popping up on? No, it's not. Okay, hang on. Let me check something. Hang on. All right, hang on. Wait a second. I got it. Okay, so Robin, here's what I have to say in response to that. I'm just fucking. There we go.
You're going to get so many diseases from eating a person. The human body is hardwired against eating other humans. Doing so even consensually will cause a severe amount of psychological stress. Quit having fun!
There you go. Oh God, what the fuck is, no, ooh, what is that recommended? Fuck off. Oh, did you see that recommended in the bottom corner? Oh, fuck no. Oh no. Oh, hey guys, did you know that in terms of human Pokemon mating, Vaporeon? Anyway, speaking of dating, let's date some phones. Let's date some phones right now. Let's Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go date Oliver. Let's date Oliver.
Baba Bowie.
Ooh, oh, it's good to be back after a week. Oh, good lord. Yes, skip the intro. All right. Alistair. Wait, did I spell that wrong? I might have. That's fine. Anyway, it needs to be a phone head. Because our boy Oliver is not attracted to typewriters. We will go to Uptown Dialtown. Oh, did I type Alistair again? Shit. Wait, isn't that also my name in Outer Worlds? Didn't I fuck it up in Outer Worlds as well? I think I did. I know there was at least one other game where I fucked it up like that, and I spent the whole game as Alistair. Let's see. Leave the area. Let's go to... we're gonna go to the cinema. There we go. All right. Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm back. I don't think it was there for Outer Worlds. That's fine. Honestly, we're not quite done with Outer Worlds just yet. We're almost done though. We do the last DLC and then we do the final mission, I think. I think I checked. I think we are actually on the final like main story mission. All right. Hang on, just a jiffy. I was looking at chat. I didn't see the first thing he said. What did he say? Oh, okay. BRB, I'm gonna make mate. You're gonna... Okay. I'm not asking any questions about that one. I'm going to assume that was probably a typo. Anyway, you LSDR ass scene. My original character, Donut Steel. God. Let's see. Green skin. 5, no, 6 nipples. Your head, made from stitched together flesh, or perhaps a skillful combination of burlap and leathers. Can I feel your head? Please touch my flesh head. Bitch, you is fine. Sick. Hey, look, I know this might be kind of forward, but you do know that it's Valentine's Day today, right? No, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Yeah, the first. Needless dishonesty. Oh, gnarly. That bodes well for me, then. Well, I was just wondering. Would you like to, perhaps, you know, go on a date with me tonight? Wait, you're asking me out? Well, duh. I'm surprised. I did not see this eventuality coming. This isn't an awfully common event. Give me one reason why I wouldn't want to ask you out. I've got about 6 reasons. They're all nipples. No, it is not a typo. I just refuse to call it anything other than mate. I don't know what that is. I'm a dumb little bitch. I don't know what mate is. Wait, like, is that a type of tea? Is that a tea? Hell if I know. Anyway. Thank you for the for the clip there, Weiss. Do you know what? Oh, yerba mate. Okay. I was about to say, okay. All right. Robin, I'll be honest. My brain's so poisoned. I saw the word yerba and I'm like, do I know what yerba is? And I expected you to go like, your balls, got 'em. Anyway, look, don't mind me. I've just got brainworms, all right? They're wriggling around in there. Man, what an appropriate thing to have on screen to this. Well, hey, Robin, hey, you can use that on the next person that doesn't know shit about tea, all right? I'll give you that one for free. And they're green. I asked for a reason why I wouldn't want to date you, ask you out, not for 6 perks for doing so. You're a strange little goblin, man. Guilty as charged, your gnarliest. So, how about it? Why would you lie this needlessly? I don't know, man. I might need further convincing. Oh, I know. I'll let you choose the venue if you want. Fun fair. Aw, man, you want to go to the fun fair with me? Gnarly. I haven't been there in forever. I need to state this for legal reasons, I'm sure. This might be less of a purely romantic engagement and more of a me laying my eggs at the fun fair kind of arrangement. Wait, are you an egg layer? I certainly hope I am. I'm not emotionally ready to give birth to puppies. Dude! I mean, I love puppies as much as the next fella too, but... Whoa. I can't believe Okay, look. I'll cut you a deal. I'm kinda working on a movie right now. See, this place ain't doing so groovy right now on account of a few disturbing rumors about the building. But I'm hoping they're producing a film here in Dialtown and then hosting some sort of gnarly premiere to blow the lid off just how gnarly this place truly is. Oh, he's a boob guy, all right, not an ass one. I don't know. I think he's just more of a body part than you're supposed to have kind of guy. And, you know, and save the business, most importantly. Having footage of a genuine egg-laying, one that takes place right here in town, no less. Why? I could see this movie having a truly bodacious premiere. You want me to lay eggs on camera? Yeah, alright, maybe it does sound like a lot. But you'd be doing us a major solid. Plus, those eggs have to be laid anyway, right? And you are looking for someone to pay you in. This is like symbiosis and junk. So I'd be a star? In the same way your average porn star or local raving lunatic caught on camera with an internet viral video would be, yeah. Need someone to take you, and I need a performer. We can kill 2 condors with 1 trident. This sounds hot. I'm in! Fuck yeah! Groove-tacular, truly radical. Alright, so, thing is, I've got a little more time left on the clock before my shift officially ends. How long, Oliver? Precisely 4 minutes. How will I occupy myself for 4 whole minutes? Well, you could always take a quick look around, see what the cinema has to offer. We run a tight ship here, and it's all the tighter for being stuck together by the mystery adhesive this place seems to secrete. This is an extraordinarily sticky premises, yes. I feel like the carpet is trying to make sure I don't leave. Oh, yeah, it does that. Doors occasionally closing and locking themselves to stop people from getting out. Place needs company, hence why I sleep on the floor sometimes. How do you pry yourself off the carpet in the morning? With extraordinary difficulty. Okay, go get to know the place. I'll meet you outside in 4 minutes. Right on, Daddy-o. See you then. Aw, man, I'm digging this crazy slang. Get you on the 10, dog man. Pardon. Fangirl, hey, welcome on in. How's it going? We're doing it. We're dating the boy. We're ending on Oliver. Or, well, I guess not ending. There is chapter 3, but still. Movies this way. No refunds. Mice tails are on the house. Generic remake number 17. You liked the story before? Maybe you'll like it even better with CG. Ooh, that one cuts deep. I wonder if the developers saw Your Movie Sucks' first part of the Lion King review. Yeah, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that video? The like 2-hour long part 1 of Your Movie Sucks review of well, not live action, it's the CG Lion King. It is yeah, it's It's a very deep dive into just how shitty that movie was. My friend's an 80s themed Stimboard Tumblr account. Wow, I have no idea what the hell a Stimboard is. Look, I was never really on Tumblr, you know. Yeah. No, I just wasn't really on Tumblr. Alright. I don't care for this place very much. Why is that, dear narrator? Okay, so, like, this place is obviously incredibly haunted. Nah. Yes. It is extraordinarily haunted. Nah, man. What makes you think that? Look. The walls are bleeding. Okay, we don't know for a fact that it's blood. It could be ketchup for all we know. Do you consider the walls seeping ketchup from its pores honestly any less abnormal? Okay, fair. But it could be like some kind of jam or nectar too. None of those are normal substances for a movie theater wall to secrete. Well, whatever it is. There's only one way to find out. Oh, please don't. I'm begging you. Don't lick that. Worry not. It could be jam. Wall jam is not good jam. I've made my mind up. Okay, it is blood. But it's not my blood, so I care very little. In fact, I'm relieved. It's blood, though! Yeah, but it's not mine, so, why should I care if it hasn't been stolen from my body? Perhaps I should have known. It is the wrong color, anyway. I thought he would just lick the wall face first. So did I, honestly. God, yeah, ketchup dispensing walls. Let me just smear my fucking tater tots on the wall real quick. You really don't get this, do you? What I don't get is why I shouldn't just go somewhere else. You know, to shut you up. Fine, fine. Besides, I'm sure there's hardly anything here more unsettling than literal blood on the wall. Okay, what the fuck? Childer. Two of them. They're just staring right at you. Yeah, kids do that. Yes! We have movies! Here! I don't like their energy. They're evil, Alistair. Evil. You want to attempt communication? I don't speak Latin, nor crayon. Wait, do kids speak Spanish? These particular ones might just speak the same tongue as you and me. Whoa, no way. Say something to them. Hey, Childer, how would you like to clean my tent? Why is this always your go-to? Wait, hang on. Let me see here. Hang on. Let me try something. Hang on. Wait, I have a thought. Hang on.
Come play with us.
Okay, fuck this. Let's skedaddle. No, let's hear them out. What game do you want to play, dear Childer?
IDK, a word search maybe?
Sorry, no can do. I'm kind of illiterate. Feel free to complete it on your own, though.
Okay, we understand thoroughly. Have a nice day.
I'm glad you enjoyed the voice. Huh. I had no idea kids nowadays could Gaussian blur like that. Can we please just leave this accursed place? Fine. I reckon a good 4 minutes has passed anyhow. Hey, pal, you were gone a good 6 minutes. Figured you might, just skedaddled, so to speak. So, how'd you find the place? You ever been to Chernobyl, perchance? Whoa, so the two-headed cinema chicken sightings are legit. Rad. Wait, is there a two-headed chicken? Just freely roaming your place of work? According to 3 sources, one of which is you, yes! You never seem to spot the damned thing with how quickly it scurries around. But man, it sure does a groovy job of cleaning the floors of discarded floor corn after hours. I'm too gay to numbers. I do enjoy Sudoku on occasion. Better than word searches for sure. And I'm definitely better at Sudoku than I am at crosswords. Crosswords are, they're difficult. I guess that'd also explain what's been half eating our mice. You guys have mice too? Well, no whole ones anymore, thanks to the chicken, evidently. Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to get going. The way I figure it, the sooner we get this footage done, the more time we'll have to enjoy ourselves. You want... Egling takes time, my dear olive man. You can't rush perfection. Groovy. Right, I guess not. But I find that heavily pregnant people do tend to want to give birth as soon as possible. Have you ever met a pregnant person? We don't allow heavily pregnant people into the cinema in case they give birth on premises and overload the stickiness equilibrium that we work so hard to maintain. So is that a no? Do roaches count? Absolutely not. Does my mom count? If you're referring to when she was pregnant with you, then no. Ah, rats. Anyway, let's just get going. We can continue chatting on the way there. You know, I'm aware of the Funfair's 2-for-1 ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the Funfair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all. You sure? I feel quite damp right now. Right, and you smell it too. Honestly, it's gnarly. I've never met a non-hirsute creature that smelled like a wet dog before. Maybe it's the dog food I ate this morning. Whoa, you eat dog food? I eat whatever's in the trash, man. Today, dog food. Whoa, groovy. Yeah, Oliver's absolutely a monster fucker. Granted, he has said as much in a previous run, but he wouldn't date me because I had a typewriter head. But now we've got a phone head. So now it's all good. If it's good enough for a sickly beagle, it's good enough for my gut, eh? On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. I know you're benefiting from this too, but believe me, you're doing us a major solid. It's my pleasure, Olive Man. No idea if me squatting and grunting on camera is gonna help a whole lot, though. Believe me, it will. Honestly, with the rumors going around about the joint, Mr. Dickens is worried the joint mightn't still be in business come this time next year. Mr. Dickens? Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss. Yeah, he owns the cinema I work at and always has. He's a top-notch guy, a real class act. Old British chap, full of vitality. He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur. Are you close to him? I sure as heck am, Daddy-o. I was only a starry-eyed lad, a mere manling when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man. I don't understand. Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know. Oh, I think I met him in a previous run. Wears his old suits, uses old British words and terms, always keeps a level head. But you said you learned everything from him, right? Right. But you don't talk like a pirate nor constantly mention fish and chips. Well, no. See, Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice to me for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than be an individual. Tally-ho! Is that not the zoo guy? No, that's Theodore Russellbelt. He's Australian. Did you add in the tally-ho, or did he actually say it like that? I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I have to find my own path, wear my own clothes, use my own outdated, and frankly underrated, slang, daddy-o. When we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. In a way, you kind of remind me of him, with the whole doing your own thing, regardless of others laughing or being repulsed by you, thing you've got going on. Normality's overrated, take it from me. Mr. Dickens. Jesus. I've never seen a happy person in a suit. Rebuttal. Weddings. You think they'd let me anywhere near a wedding? Well, what if you were to get hitched? Is that something you'd ever want to do? Ah, yeah, I remember that ending. We sure did marry a fucking giraffe. Unless it's to a big titty giraffe? Doubtful. That's honestly a response I didn't see coming. Well, I've got my reasons not to. Such as? What ending? Oh yeah, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago when we were working on Karen's route? Yeah, one of the options is you go to the zoo with on a date with Karen, and there's a giraffe, and you very much like the giraffe, and Karen makes you choose between the giraffe and her, and if you choose the giraffe, you get married. You know, normal things. Oh, the usual reasons. I'm not exactly prime rib, you know. Green skin, a few too many nipples, stitched together, fleshy phone head. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, actually. No, I was nowhere near... Oh, wait. No, I was nowhere near Phone Kennedy on the date of... My nipples can only shoot so far, That's an absolutely riveting diversion. But no, what I meant was... Your phone head. Did you construct it yourself? That's quite a personal question. I know. I should know better to ask, but... I've never seen one so different before. It's a custom, I guess you could say. Huh. I don't know if you built it yourself per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vestigial cord adapter? That's quite a specific question. Bold of you to assume I'd understand any of those fancy schmancy words. Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. Always enjoyed dismantling stuff, then putting them back together. Rare for an artist, I suppose, but... Which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much use out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines, and what ought to be on them. Missed the gilf. Yeah, you know, the big titty giraffe GF. Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her. She's our movie projector, and boy, is she temperamental. So, Dickens keeps you busy then. Well, yeah, but that's just how it's gotta be when you work with the public, I suppose. Of course, you do tend to get customers that... Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking. Nonsense. The beans, spill them. I crave gossip. Oh, alright. I guess it's not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. We have this one little shit stain. His name is Billy. Little Billy! You know that brat? He ratted on me to the police. Got me done in for child labor laws. Aw, man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people. I sprayed in the courtroom. It's a god-awful state of affairs. Yeah, this kid, this Fink, he's just... We have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. The customer is always exempt from violence. That rule complicates dealing with that yard-high, snot-nosed brat. Little Billy doesn't know reason. He simply wishes to watch the world burn. Thank you! Finally, someone else who sees it! I swear, that rugrat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me just because he knows that I can only politely ask him to leave and retort. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. It fucking sucks. The wee fucker can bring in a megaphone, skateboard around, running amok, hitting other customers in the ankles with his board. Yet I can only use words when dealing with the situation because he's a child. He's not a child, he's some kind of fun-sized demon. It sucks being an adult and having to use other children to settle disputes by proxy. Because if I dropkick a child, oh boy. Screw kids getting too soft. Half of them are armed. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shitheads everywhere when I get old and end up defenseless like a tortoise stuck on its back. When I get to that point, shoot me in the stomachs. Why did you just pluralize the word stomach? No reason? Sick. Oh, hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. You ready to get off? Well, I'm either laying my eggs here or there. I was gonna make a joke about the term getting off. Given the option, I'd rather pick there. Fuck them kids, these hands are rated E for everybody! That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, it's okay. In like last week in the Bigfoot route, we let Bigfoot beat the absolute shit out of little Billy. It was wonderful. It was so cathartic watching Bigfoot beat, like, just dumpster that fucking child. Beautiful. It was a thing of absolute beauty. Yeah, plus I kinda want sole ownership of the footage till the movie's finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on seats if some hipster has the whole gory ordeal uploaded for free on PhoneTube, but now am I? Wait, is that like... Is that a porn site? Are you happy or not knowing? If the answer is yes, it is a porn site, then yeah, I most certainly am. I'll just not specify in that case. Fuck you, now I know which answer was the correct one! Are people going to be aroused by this? Hey! Gotta drag the monster fucker crowd in somehow, right? God bless. Sup, Jerry? Ticket Jerry! No! Yes! A deal is a deal, you festive gate blocker. I win. Why did you? How did you? I didn't think you'd actually. Of course. Of course, it'd be Oliver of all people. I reiterate. Sup, Jerry? Oliver. Why? Why would you? I don't get what you're insinuating, Jerry. Why on earth would you take him here? I think a better question is, why on earth wouldn't I, dearest Jerry? Oliver, he's got green skin. I know. Isn't it gnarly? Oliver, he's got 6 nipples! 6 for the price of 2! What a bargain! His head is clearly comprised of stolen skins all stitched together crudely. Crude? I'd like to see your needlework ticket, man. You shut up. Oliver, he only asked you here so he can lay his green eggs somewhere on the fun fair grounds. Oh, I know, and I'm totally into it too. I even brought a camera so I can film it in its awe-inspiring, ooze-tacular depravity. Dear Lord. Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver of all people who'd be into this. What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters. Yeah, Jerry. Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent? The tickets. Cough them up, pretty boy. Fine, that'll be $2 then. All right, Alistair, you ready to go inside? Encouraging ape noises. Hey, can you try and make those noises during the laying itself? I think I'm gonna vomit. Poor Jerry. Oh man, I haven't been here in forever. Because of the danger? I've never had fun before. Well, Chief, you've come to just the right place then. Ticket Jerry didn't know his friend Oliver was a monster fucker with a side of eggs. I'm laying green eggs, and then Oliver's giving me his ham. Thank you for appreciating my witticisms. Nowhere else can an adult man be hurled at 300 or so miles per hour by a giant metallic crab claw operated solely by an untrained and probably morbidly stoned teenager, no less. You're right, that's a truly indigenous experience. So, where do you want me to stand? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, for the footage. You are gonna lay your eggs, right? Well, not now, Oliver. Oh, sorry. All right, how about now? What? Out in the open amongst the common rabble? I think not, pervert. Sorry. I just presumed since you're, like, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How's about we go frolic, have a groovy time, and then you can let me know when you're down for us to get shooting. That sounds quite agreeable, yes. Fun. Very much so. Yes. Oh, look at us go. We're on the bumper. Wait, should we be on the bumper cars if I'm full of eggs? Wouldn't that scramble them, maybe? Look at the size of that cotton candy. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is like the most proper date we've had. All right, here's the spot. What do you mean? This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs. Oh, I see. No, listen. Accessible location, spitting distance from the hot dog stand, just off the beaten path enough to be avoided by civilian foot traffic and or ride operators. And best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal them from potential predators. Do I normally lay eggs in water like a frog? I can't remember. Wait. Are you an amphibian? I've seldom tried to drown myself, so I'm not certain. Hey, that's fine. I can just pour a couple of 2-liter bottles of cola into the mountain and it'll be plenty aquatic. Right, then the sun bakes the soda into the mountain and it'll get all sticky. How are my kin to survive if they hatch already stuck to the ground? I mean, this location has other perks too. Like good lighting to film with a camera. Oh, I see what this is. You even got a little stage light set up. Oh, come on, it's not like that. It's just, well, we did make a deal. 1 ticket for 1 filming. Come on, man. Don't hold out on me. Monster fuckers are also hopeless romantics. Correct. This is true. That's what? That's 3 clips now? Oh, this is a great stream so far. Fine. I'll just lay the... You'll thank me when you're older. Did you get it? Every oozing second. You also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. Very impressive. Thanks, I'm a master of steering my own ass. Years of expertise? You know it, hun. I still don't understand, though. Why do you care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure? Why go to all this trouble? Look, I've truly explained the basics to you already, definitely. The theater is dying due to the rumors about the place being haunted. But it's greater than that, truly. Our cinema, each and every cinema, in fact, is destined to go the way of the dodo at this rate. Wait, all cinemas? What makes you say that? Same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustachio dude selling bootleg VHS tapes door-to-door died out. Spinny disc players? What? No! The internet. Isn't that the cat meme database with porn? Yeah, but now they've got videos. Non-pornographic ones, too. They've got entire sites dedicated just to showing movies. With directors beginning to put their movies straight up on there, without even considering physical theaters. Well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online? So, why do you care? This just sounds like advancement, evolution. It's more convenient for everyone. It's not like that. The cinema employs me and Mr. Dickens. You can just get a job on one of those sites. You said it yourself, you're technically minded, you'd excel at it. It's not me that I'm worried about. It's Mr. Dickens. He's old, set in his ways. Look at the eggs that look like the xenomorphs. How did I get eggs in the first place? You don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. He's extraordinarily savvy at running a physical business, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. The truth is, as much as I love the cinema, it's Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been his dream ever since he was my age. His dream dies, a part of him does too. Can't allow that to happen. Not sitting down, anyway. I know we can get people to come back if we release something truly engaging. Something new. Something people can't find anywhere else. I know people would love to hear a new story, even if it's weird. If it's one they can connect with. Look, this footage... I'm not just asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable before a whole town of people who've spurned you, all for a man you've never even met. But maybe you understand the importance of dreams like I do. Or maybe you'll do it for me? Well, we gotta see both sides, don't we? This is the bad end, I'm sure. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. No dice. Can't say I'm not disappointed, but I understand. Can at least ask what your reasons for saying no are. We made a one-time egg-laying arrangement. I'm not ready to be a movie star. Let's see. That's fair. You are an undocumented species, after all. How difficult he is to film, I can't imagine Bigfoot's any less camera shy, frankly. Groovy! Glad we're at an agreement. Yeah. Radical. Look, I know the footage isn't being used, but the movie isn't exactly going anywhere fast. Plus, I may have fibbed to Mr. Dickens a bit about just how much of the movie was done. He thinks it's near completion, doesn't he? A bit, yeah. Look, 2 heads are better than 1, unless you're like a mutant dual-headed cow. Then the second head is really just a nuisance. But I think your fleshy green phone head could be of real use to me. What are you asking? Asking if you'd like to co-direct my movie. Wait, me? Why me of all people? Well, putting it lightly, you're weird. But weird's groovy. I like weird. I bet you have a story in you that hasn't ever been told. And that's the kind of story I want to tell. Look, I don't need you to decide right now. But if you're interested, you'll know where to find me tomorrow. Off topic, you think you're going to be able to make it home on your own? We're not traveling together? Well, I'm ready to leave right now if you're ready to stand up. Pass, I just excreted 5 melon-sized eggs from my sphincter. I think I'll just lay here for a little while. Right, I thought so. I mean, I could call a taxi for you in an hour or so. I refuse to be placed on the backseat of another taxi! Child locks are my mortal nemesis. I didn't escape the zoo to end up right back in captivity! You didn't escape the what? Okay, look, we'll chat tomorrow, right? I had a gnarly night. Right. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Narrate. So thanks for that. See you tomorrow, Alistair. Goodbye, hun. Bon voyage. Wait. Congrats. You just let your ride leave. I'll be fine. Are you falling asleep in the dirt? Papa's tired. Come on, man. Not in the same dirt you just sprayed on. Okay, you're already asleep. Fuck. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, that's how you get to chapter 2. What the fuck? I thought saying yes was how we would get to chapter 2. So wait, does saying yes not lead us to chapter 2 then? Wait a minute. Whoa. Hang on. We'll come back to this. I didn't mean to progress. Hang on. You can use the footage. Dude, Alistair, you have no idea how gnarly it is to... How happy that... Thank you, sincerely. This footage, it's one of a kind. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone has ever seen before, save you or me. It's so short, though. If this was the whole movie, I'd be set content-wise, but alas, a movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. I don't know if an indie short film would drag crowds out that a feature-length... Drag the same crowds out that a feature-length movie would. That most certainly is a pickle, yes. I've made a feature-length film. Say, I've got an idea. Okay, so this is a big thing to ask, but what if you and I got more footage tomorrow? You know, of you. Of me? Yeah! I know it sounds strange, but the footage of you that I just got's easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure. You think people want to see more of me? Absolutely! It's fine if you're not sure yet. You can give me your answer tomorrow. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you finally make your way home. I can't walk. I just shot 5 green bowling balls out of my rear end, Oliver. Far too much ass trauma. Oh, right, sorry. Okay, idea. How about we borrow the discarded bike left over there, I pedal, and you ride in the basket? That sounds agreeable, yes. Morning, Alistair. Rise and shine. Narrator, I'm bored. You just woke up. I know. I do this every day. It's boring to me now. We eat roadkill daily. Oh, but that never seems to lose its appeal. Roadkill is exciting! It's the thrill of the hunt. You wouldn't understand. You don't hunt for it, though. It's dead when you find it. Road traffic does the hunting for you. It's the thrill of the forage, then. Look, if you're so bored, I can eat roadkill. You can. But you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead. Like, you could ride a bicycle. I have the limb coordination of a sentient carrot, but with limbs. I also lack a bicycle. Yeah, that's put a bit of a dampener on the aimless cycling plan. Can you draw? Last time I tried to draw a bath, I ended up just slurping up the bath water. And then got promptly removed from the house party I was attending. I don't have a response to that. I hope to God that you didn't enter the bath before you drank the water. I did. The water already had the consistency of jet fuel by the time I drank it. Why would you drink such a putrid concoction? I lost my filth to the tub waves. I needed to reclaim it. Right, you and bathing don't mix. We've established that. So, backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that. That sounds like effort. What's in it for me? I don't know. What do you most crave from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to? I know exactly what I'm looking for. Ew. In that case, this is a no-brainer. Is it? A no-brainer, you say? Oliver's a pervert, man. He's a scary little goblin man, and he's clearly into freaky shit. Most of all, you. You really think so? I do, unfortunately. What if he isn't? Hey, if he isn't, and the movie still does well, you'll make a killing from royalties if the movie does well. Why, there'd be no prostitute too expensive for you to hire. You could even purchase sex from politicians if you feel like betting filth. I love betting literal filth. Heck yeah, fuck pit time! Now, keep in mind, lobbying government cabinet members for depraved corruption sex can end badly for both parties. I care not! Betting absolute filth, here I come! I'd especially avoid betting Dialtown's mayor. Silence, disembodied cricket. I've made my mind up. To the cinema we go. Away! You and babe. Shut up. I wash myself. I'm a clean boy. Okay, so there's 2 different chapter 2s for Oliver. This is far more content than I was anticipating. I was expecting one of those to be like the end, but apparently not. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out, I mean, one of them has to be one of them has to be, like, the bad one, right? One of these can't end well. Maybe we try the other one real quick. I don't... Hang on. Alright. Save this one over here. We'll go to load this one. This is the one where we told him he couldn't use the footage. It started with a news broadcast. Hello, Dialtown! Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in. Certain Dialtown citizens seem to be afflicted by something known socially as the phone cramps. These head cramps are manifesting in migraine-like symptoms, making it difficult for phone-headed citizens to get calls out. I interviewed one such citizen who reported having the inability to make any calls at all. But, of course, given that this particular citizen had a typewriter for a head and not a phone, we forwarded her to the Dialtown Insane Asylum for collection. Our second story for today, Dialtown has a new fan club known simply as the Leather Caressers. Yes, folks, leathers, burlaps, cloths, and silks. These people really seem to love fabric, evidently. Whoop, hang on. Following Mayor Mingus's new mental health guidelines, we forwarded all known leather caressing affiliates' names to the Dialtown Insane Asylum for collection. Our final story. It seems the Dialtown Insane Asylum is suffering from overcrowding and experts aren't sure why. We urge all citizens following the story, if you find yourself stressed from the news of Dialtown's social services falling apart around you, feel free to give us a call, so we can forward your names to the Dialtown Insane Asylum for collection. Oh dear. Which do you want, sleep in dirt or movie star? I guess we sleep in the dirt. Morning, rise and God, fuck my eyes. Where am I? This is the fun fair, Alistair. I fell asleep in the dirt last night, don't you remember? I did. Yeah, you, like, totally passed out after you laid your eggs. Oh, I remember now. That's a lie, isn't it? Yes, entirely. My mind is a haze of billowing TV static. TV static? I love that guy. How on earth do you say such poetic tripe, yet somehow your words devolve into occasional ape speech? Brain need charge. Excellent strain battery. Right. Look, are you gonna wander off aimlessly or not? Fine, yes, let's wander. What, were you... Did you just come out of there right now? Ticket, Jerry, I don't feel so well. Answer the question! Only slightly. Why didn't you leave last night? I came in my pants and fell asleep, obviously. Stop talking! What I don't get is why you left at all if nobody knew you were in there. Shit! Which do I want? Sleep it. Oh my god. Jerry, can I get back in? Well, do you have $2 for a ticket, sir? You know I don't, you rat bastard! Let me back in or else... Or else what? Or else I'll squirt! I believe you. Do you want me to? I want you to leave! Okay, okay, leave I shall. Goodbye, Ticket Jerry, my truest friend and ally. We are neither friends nor allies! How much longer till home? Already in Uptown, so it's not much longer now. I despise walking. If only I had a scooter. Excuse me? Imagine the havoc you would wreak on a scooter, Alistair. Pure pandemonium. Nuh-uh. Trusting you with a scooter would be akin to trusting Bigfoot with a loaded firearm, which I would absolutely do and have done. I did that last week. We gave Bigfoot a handgun. I don't know why I thought to use that as a counter-argument. You obviously would do that. This is so sad. Can we give Bigfoot a fucking gun? Yes, we can. It doesn't end well. You know, we are right outside the cinema Oliver works at, come to think of it. We could take him up on the whole co-director offer he gave us last night and kill an afternoon behind a camcorder. Yeah, could do. Or I could just go home and decompose. I like the sound of that. Oh, sure, but what then? Follow the main step of the Prime Directive. Which is? Coming in my pants and falling asleep. You will run out of spunk one day, you watermelon, you troglodyte. Until that day, I'm a vesicle. I am a vesicle of splooge, dear narrator. Ah. Look, I don't trust you to spend the day on your own. Oliver will keep you out of trouble, or at the very least, try to avoid letting you out of his sight long enough for you to wander into incoming traffic. Besides, by helping him out, you'll be doing him a real solid. Who am I, Mother Teresa? Fuck good vibes. Solid, you say? Why are you like this? Look, there'll be plenty of time to nap or stare at wet paint or whatever inane tasks you have set out for tomorrow. Fuck that. Tent, tent, tent! Oh, come on. Surely there's a much better use of your time than simply, I have made up my mind. Do not stand in the way of democracy. Of progress. I'm telling you, this is the wrong choice. What makes you say that? Where is it? Where is... Who took my tent? Hey, you bozo, what's the haps? You. Billy, where is my tent? Has the hurricane blown it asunder? Has a band of hooligans and ne'er-do-wells carted it off? Nah, I ate it. You what? Yeah, I ate your tent. Thought it'd be funny. You. How? How did you manage to devour an entire tent? Well, you were gone for an entire day, so I just devoured it piece by piece. Even its contents? Only the licorice. I threw the rest of your junk at the swans, and it's all floating over in the pond. Plum fondler. My trash! My toaster! Oh, you've done it now, you licorice-addled mackerel fillet of a boy! LeMayo, you mad, bro? Prepubescent scoundrel! Yeah, you mad? You have evoked the dreaded homeless man's uppercut, child! Prepare thine anus! Oh, come on, like an uppercut from you would... That is a very bloody hand. Yes! Kill the child! Yeah! He's been in the air for an awfully long time. Yes. You know, if he doesn't come back down, you'll probably get convicted for presumptive murder. I'm sure he'll come back down. Oh God, come back down, Billy, I'm sorry! God damn it, Billy, this is so typical of you. You are so going to jail. Nuh-uh. Shit. The ending where little Billy becomes an astronaut. There he goes. The hands, rated E for everybody. Good shit, good shit. Fuck that little troglodyte. All right. All right. We can go visit Oliver this time, I guess. That's the spirit. Why, you could become the new Steven Spielberg or Stanley Kubrick. Those names are awful. And so are you. Hey, at least my japery has a point. FYI, spiel already means talk, so Spielberg is just stupid. Are you going to visit Oliver or not? Fine, let's. I have arrived! Yo, Alistair, you came. Yes. Man, I'm so glad. A minute longer and I wouldn't have been able to ask for the afternoon off. Well, I'm here. The narrator made me come. Can you... Do you think there's a... Okay, whatever. I can work with this. Maybe you'll be better at narrative storytelling this way. I excel at naught but foraging for shiny rocks, but thank you anyway. Oh, this'll be so fun. Frankly, I hope the excitement won't be too much for your body after last night. Nonsense, my bod's solid, I'm like a rock. I think you'll find my body's more durable than you'd expect. Okay, I'm sure you're plenty durable, but you did shoot 5 bowling ball-sized objects out of your sphincter. Where were your organs during all this? Well, that's my favorite art critique. You know, you go on Twitter, you see someone who has drawn a stylized, sexy lady, and the person's like, where are her organs? Look at how narrow her waist is. Where are her organs? My friend, there's a drawing. It does not have organs. We can do a little bit of fuck biology. We can do a little bit of telling anatomy to go sit in the corner and cry. Oh man, her back must hurt. Shut the fuck up. Her back is fine. It's made of titanium. It's drawing. My God. No matter. You're here now, so. All right, here's the hap, Slice Man. I must go parley with my dearest employer so I can leave my post with his permission, of course. Capiche? Well, I gotta tell Mr. Dickens that I'm taking the rest of the day off. Oh, right. So, you want to wait outside or perhaps wander around the cinema aimlessly again? Aimless wandering is a fantastic waste of time and an adequate way to burn off some excess calories. I've had my fill of aimless wandering for today. Say, why don't I watch the counter for you? Oh, I don't know about that. Mr. Dickens mightn't see it so groovy that I let an unvetted person watch the till, you know? Come on, please. Oh, jeez, you're begging. What do I say? Say yes. We've had one. You will let me man the counter. That meant to be some kind of forceful mind trick? Please? I'm still not totally convinced. But what if a customer comes while you're gone? The place is deserted, man. It's a ghost town in here. But what if little Billy shows up? With the counter unsupervised, my God! He could squat all over your popped corn and piss straight into the till. Imagine how much stickier the buttons would become. We'd be unable to even open the register. The place would be doomed. Oh, all right. Only be a moment anyway, okay? So, try not to light anything on fire, all right? Please don't light anything on fire. I promise not to light any fires. Lie. I don't believe you. You are wise not to. Okay, I'll be back very soon, and... Oh! Yeah, don't touch the soda fountain under any circumstances. Why not? I'll explain when you're older. Right, ciao! Drink nectar. Soda juice. I can't believe it's not soda. Sody pop. Push down. Don't you dare. I'm not touching it. I could get a closer look at it, though. Do not. He didn't say that I couldn't examine it. All right. You've examined it. Now I'm gonna touch it. Touch it. Hey, he didn't say that I couldn't touch it. He absolutely said exactly that. Do not. Shut. Papa's thirsty. Now, let's see here. Okay, yep, that's a finger. Ew. Should I? Do not drink the... Hey, Alistair, You touched the machine, didn't you? No? I don't believe you. That's your right as a free citizen. You absolutely did. Shit. How'd you know? Well, the pungent aroma of liquid flesh is now circulating throughout the room for a start. Is that it? Is that all the evidence you've got? Also, you know, I could hear the fountain screaming from the next room. That could have been a customer, you know. Not too pained. Definitely the machine. Oh, before we go, I guess I wanted to ask you a few questions about the movie we're filming before we choose where we're gonna film it. Are you gonna pitch filming a porno? What? No, well, okay. Let's not scrub that notion from the drawing board completely. No, what I meant was, what should the movie be about? Don't understand, it's all just moving pictures, isn't it? Schmucks watch and cry, "Look, Pa! Look at how the images flicker and dance on the screen!" There's a little more to it than that. Like... plots, characters, themes, music, dialogue. Bah! Let's just film a rock in black and white for an hour and call it a day. Alistair, this is serious. I spit in the face of gravity. That's a fantastic way to get drenched in your own saliva, you know. Touché, Fezman. Honestly, this might be tough, given that you explicitly said that you didn't want to be in the movie. Hey, I said I didn't want to be shown laying eggs in the movie. You could use me in other ways. Well then, that changes things. But, green manpower aside, we still need to figure out what genre we're aiming for. Genre? You know, the type of movie we want to make. The tone, the feeling we want to evoke from our audience. Let's go for dread. Oh, like horror. Oh, I didn't see what I just clicked. Hang on, shit. No, dread. It's completely different. Well, how would you define dread? It's that Metroid game that came out last year. Yeah. Footage of cups too close to the table edges and pigeons playing on busy roads. We're trying to entertain Dialtown, Alistair. Not torture them. Oh, if torture is so bad, then how come it was so big in the Middle Ages? So was cholera and an average life expectancy of 30, but I'm sure nobody misses those. Okay, but on the life expectancy note, have you ever met a millennial that seems genuinely thankful to be alive? Touché, but still. Ooh, that one cuts deep. We need to decide on a real emotion for our film to convey, one that wouldn't be torturous for our audience to sit through. So, no dread, I'm afraid. We could shoot a comedy. Are you any good at telling jokes? If the rest of this game is anything to go by, I don't think either of us are going to become suddenly well-written or funny. I have no idea what any of that means, but fair enough. Suddenly, dread seems all the more viable. You do a chick flick, but I don't think you'd really want to rock a long blonde wig. How dare you? I absolutely would. If I did your nails up, hun, you'd get startled by a seagull or something, and then scratch someone's face open. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm quite feral. No, we need something that'd appeal to a large base of people. What do you think the people would want to see? Well, this is an easy one. Porn. The lustful populace desires pornography! That is possibly the most verbose proposal to film a porno that has ever been uttered. You think so? I guarantee you, most porn directors who work out of their homes only have 4 noises in their vocabularies. 3 of them are pleased, displeased, and neutral grunting noises used during filming, and the 4th is the word... I'm an adult. I did not just interrupt laugh at the word penis spelled funny. God damn it. Fuck. I'm an adult. I have a grown-up sense of humor. Kinky. So where are we shooting this bad boy? Well, we could shoot it here, do a roleplay thing. We wouldn't even have to worry about cleanup with how sticky the place already is. Yeah, but what if a customer would walk in during? 3rd participant? Bold of you to assume it wouldn't be Little Billy. Right. I could close up shop while we filmed. Try explaining that to Mr. Dickens. It's no problem. I just march in and tell Mr. Dickens, hey, I'd like to close the cinema for an hour or two so I can film myself and my green friend doing unspeakable sexual acts on premises. Aw, shit. Real life never works out like it does in porn. Porn is magical. Reality is just as filthy, but far less whimsical. Reality is no fairy tale. There are no attractive singles in your area. There are no horny MILFs in reality. And the few that exist are likely just boning your dad. Please, cease. If I'm going to be at peak performance, I can't think about my unsexily deceased dad during. Can you pretend to be my dad? Oh no. Weird. I'm not crazy about that pitch, admit. Wait, did you know your dad? No, but to create someone as attractive as me, dude was clearly buff and thoroughly shredded at the very least. Right, yes. What do you think his name was anyway? Because you gotta scream out a name during roleplay sex. I'm getting strong Bartholomew vibes. That wouldn't work, I'm afraid. It is simply not a sexy name. Archibald, Oswald, Oliver. Now those are sexy names. I'll just scream Pops and call it a day. Right, we still need to film this somewhere, don't we? Somewhere nice and moist. Can't us defiling somewhere pristine with our ungodly film. Prematurely sticky, you say? Well, we could film it in my tent. Yo, tent sex! Idea. What if we dressed up like Sasquatch and like a bear? Would I be Sasquatch? Well, do you want to be Sasquatch? Pal, if one of us gets to fuck like Bigfoot, it'll be me. Hell yeah, man. That's the spirit. We'll need costumes then. Say, are you any good at stitching? Okay, insensitive question to ask. Let's just move on from the Sasquatch idea then. We'll discuss the rest on set. Need more kink shaming. Kink shaming is my kink. Can't shame me for kink shaming because kink shaming is my kink. That would be kink shaming me. All right, so, I like your tent. Thanks, I live here. You like the aroma I've worked tirelessly to cultivate in here? Okay, Look, I'm into wanton depravity as much as the next goblin man, but, what exactly is that pungent stench wafting around in the air in this here enclosed space anyhow? Mostly me, actually. I find the me smell diffuses in the open air when outside. So, the tireless cultivation you mentioned is just you sleeping in here. Well, when you put it like that, you make me sound unemployed. Well, aren't you? Apologies, I didn't mean to devalue all that you do. How about we get to shooting the movie? Oh, sorry, got caught up in tent talk. Yes. Yes, you did. Oh, one question. Should I strip? I see you already have, which simplifies things. I was naked long before we arrived back at the tent, in fairness. Touché, green palo mine. Well, should I be naked? Nah, man, keep your clothes on. It's more sexual. All sexual encounters are more sexual when all parties are fully clothed. Fact. That... I mean... that kind of tracks. It really does. No. He's got a point. He's got a point. It's like how you feel more naked if you're like if you're fully naked, that's one thing. But if you're naked and also wearing a pair of shoes, you feel far more naked. Then why don't you put yours back on? Shut up! The rule doesn't apply to me. I don't make the rules, Olive Boy. It's a power dynamic thing. I'm at least 90% certain that you just arbitrarily devised that rule mere seconds ago. Hey, one participant being clothed and the other being naked is an actual, like, fucking porn tag. It's a power dynamic thing. You know? Besides, it's like visual contrast or something. Like Beauty and the Beast, except for, like, society or something. You haven't really thought any of this through, have you? Shut up, the audience will decide what all of this means. Right, yes, my mistake, of course. Okay, let's get to it then. Here, I'll put this blank slide over the ensuing sexual carnage to ensure the cognito hazard doesn't get out before opening night. Christ. Do not disturb. Cryptid porno production. In production. File format war crime. Movie recording. You ready, partner? Oh yeah, that's putting me in the goddamn mood. Right. How should we, jump on me? Okay, no offense, but you're really scrawny. I'm afraid I might... Do it, bitch! Okay, sorry, Your arm! Holy fuck! Okay, yep, that's a breakage. Alistair, are you... Sexy. Let's keep going. I'll just dub over your name in the final cut. And cut everything so far out, too. Oh, God, these nipples are weird up close. Can I poke or prod one? Not number 4. I use that one to nurse baby raccoons. Okay, so that explains the amount of mutant raccoon sightings as of late. Is that a problem? As much of a problem for the raccoons as it is for us. If they get any stronger, they might... Wait a minute. This dialogue isn't sexy. It is for me. Oh, Okay, let's try. Oh, there we go. Hello, Mr. Anus. Don't talk to him. Ass blast him. That seems impolite. Porn rarely depicts polite characters, I find. Man, this is fucking weird. We're breaking new ground for sure. Uncharted waters abound. Phone God, I can't wait to douse Dialtown's hapless populace in a cinematic downpour of phone cum. Oh man, just picture the reaction this'll get from Dialtown's public.
Baba Bowie.
Okay. I get that the movie might have been a tad experimental, but arson? Isn't that just a tad melodramatic? We should have added nicer music, eased into it, maybe. It's too much at once. I thought cutting straight to the action as soon as the reel started would have been more artistic. I'm sure the audience thought the same about jumping straight into the arson. Touché. Though perhaps the movie felt a bit undercooked. Could have added a funny laser sound effect to each thrust or some bizarre drivel to that effect, maybe. I don't know what audiences expected. We did put the word raw in the title. That's not what we meant by raw, and you know it. Yeah, but it legally covers us, right? Speaking of legal cover, maybe it's for the best that the reel's burning in the raging inferno contained in there. In hindsight, we're lucky if we don't get arrested for committing a war crime after what we depicted on film. Do you think it'd be obvious that I'm in the footage? You did blur my face after all. Well, if it goes to court, likely The Hague, they might end up wrangling some other poor green bastard. Fantastic. That's what happens when you don't pray to Jesus. We didn't pray to phone Jesus. We didn't follow the holy ringle. Man, it's quite fortunate that I filmed at a POV angle for the sake of my anonymity. The idea was that the whole audience could get the true experience of boning me. I think that just traumatized them, admittedly. Damned human fight-or-flight response. Say, you seem awfully chipper for, you know. The arson's unfortunate, don't get me wrong. But, hey, at least Mr. Dickens gets his insurance money this way. What was stopping you from committing insurance fraud before now? Oh, the place was far too moist to ignite. Or so I thought. Oh, hey, just like my tent. Yeah, I guess kerosene doesn't fuck around if you use enough of it. Hey, speaking of my tent, how's about we go back to my lair to do more ass stuff? Stellar! I thought you'd never ask. Oh. The ending where your bare ass incites arson? All right. Well, that yeah. Yep. I mean, my bare ass has been known to fan some flames every now and then, you know. All right, let's try a tragedy instead. Skin so dry the clap of ass causes wildfires. That's a good one. Oh ho, artsy, you say? Yeah. We want to break new ground, to jet ski across uncharted waters, and we've got to transcend genre itself. Transcend reality. Hell yeah, it's time to ascend. I'll admit, as much as I love needless subversion, I don't think I've ever directed anything that's all that out there. I don't suppose you'd... Were you about to ask me if I can do shit that's out there? I realize now that... What a ludicrous question. I know. You dolt. A truly ridiculous assumption. Why I ought to spank. Go on. You enjoying the punishment negates the point of the activity. Can that be my reward if I manage to catch your good side on camera? Rigged odds, my friend. I don't have a bad side. Also, what the fuck? Sorry. I'm not sorry, really, at all. You knew exactly what you were signing up for. Speaking of, before we go, can I get some quick footage of you drinking the finger soda broth? Wait, what? Well, you did pour it out, so we might as well, you know. Refuse or I'm leaving your head forever out of shame. Now, wouldn't that be a treat? Alistair? All right. Oliver, I ain't drinking that. Noted. I don't suppose you'd have any ideas as to some other weird stuff we can film you doing and saying on camera, would you? Oh, don't you worry. I've got just the vision we need. I'm scared. So you getting this? Is that a masquerade mask that I'm wearing? I am, but I'm not sure what... Why are you wearing that mask? Pure sex. God, it's taped on. It's taped on. It's artsy and mysterious. Creates a sense of sexual mystique. Oh, thank phone God. I thought that was just me. How well do you see out of it, though? I don't. You should take it off before you stumble over any of the numerous tripping hazards on the floor of your tent and bash your head on a nearby rock. Like that had ever happened to me. Pal, I heard that happened to a guy here in Dialtown and he has to wear a bandage on his head for the rest of his life. Now that's tragic. We should go for that kind of vibe. Just take it off. Okay, okay. Happy? Sure am, kiddo. Alright, dialogue time. Start a speaking. Oui. Buongiorno. Hon hon. Is my Leon baguette. Can you translate that for us, Weiss? Can you translate that one for us? Is that meant to be French? I think I heard a few languages in there. Yes, it's French, the artsiest language. It's Les Miserables. So bonus tragedy. Thank you, Weiss. Much appreciated. Why? You clearly don't speak French. Well, do you? Huh? Huh? Passably. I could read up your dialogue in post if you wanted. Sacre bleu! Poppycock! You don't have my range. My broken French is a metaphor for your broken femurs. My femurs aren't... Keep asking questions and that'll change. Okay, sorry, go on. Eiffel Tower, le miserie, le pain. This dialogue isn't exactly what I'd hoped it'd be. Nonsense, it's perfect. Pain means bread in French, you know. Double meaning. That's artistic. For bread? This is really bad, isn't it? It really is, yes. Maybe I should try leading you through the valley of trauma and emotions and junk. Oh, I've got it. Tell me, Alistair, have you ever lost anyone dear to you? Well, other than the clowns from my dubious early childhood memories. Not them. We're too far into attempting the tragedy idea to go full horror now. Aside from them, I don't think anyone's stuck around long enough for me to miss them. I guess I've been kinda missing my eggs since yesterday. I wonder if they're doing alright. Oh, hey, why don't we just break into the carnival and go check on them? Would probably make a gnarly action scene. Oh, believe me. What the fuck? I've tried. Fucking Ticket Jerry! You know, this is artistic and edgy and all, but maybe we need to amp up the non-egg related tragedy. Losing 5 bowling balls-sized eggs isn't the most relatable struggle to present to our audience. What we need is some relatable hardship. Well, I'm struggling with that because, frankly, my life is sublime. What we need is someone whose life is pure misery. 100% government certifiably wretched. Wait. That bandage talk got me thinking. Yes. It seems like you're absolutely right, fangirl. Here he comes. The most pathetic boy. I know just the guy. All right, Randy, say the line. I don't like this. It couldn't be simpler, you denim-laden bum. Just say the line as it's written in the script. There is no script. You just handed me an orange peel with the words weeping and wanting scribbled on it in permanent marker. Wait, why do you use our one permanent marker for that? That marker is our whole budget. That ink might as well be liquid gold. I was afraid his tears would wash non-permanent ink away. Oh, right. Speaking of... Randy, we need you to start weeping. Like, right now. Why would I be weeping? In the movie? We'll add context in post. Puppies falling over, a clown getting blown up by dynamite, etc. Ooh, gingy sprites. Yeah, we actually get to see our own body now. Amazing. That actually sounds more side-splittingly hilarious than tragic. Shitballs. I knew we should have just gone with the comedy idea. Randy, don't you want to be a star? Actually, I want to promptly get the free cup of turnip water you promised you'd give me and get back to work. Close enough. He's still not weeping, Alistair. I know. Randy, why aren't you weeping? Your life is piss! I think I've cried too much previously. My tear ducts might be broken. Plan B. I could rub onions in your eyes. What eyes? Oh, right. Plan C, then. Get out of my tent! I might just cry if I don't get the glass of turnip water I was promised for the emotional beratement that I just received. We got drip on our wrists. Hell yeah. Yeah, file format war crime. I thought that was going to be exclusive to the porno, but apparently everything that we film is a war crime. Oliver, get the focus. The camera. That went better than expected. You really degraded Randy. I could hear his soul weeping. Oh, come on. It's always doing that. Not that loudly, though. Yeah, but that's showbiz, baby. Okay, the riffraff I've filmed yet is promising. But we don't have quite enough footage yet to fill 40 minutes of excruciatingly artistic cinema. We need an ending. Tragic cherry atop our miserable tragedy Sunday. Bingo. We need something edgy. Something unbelievably horrific. Something that'll really freak the fuck out of our captive audience. Why are we doing this again? Filming a tragedy was your idea, let me remind you. Yeah, but is this good? Pal, we're making art. Art isn't meant to be good. It's meant to be... art? Yeah, art! Ooh, I've got it. How about you film me kicking little Billy in the ribs? Not like a fatal kick, just a really hard one. Oh, come on, it'd be perfect! Children getting maimed is always tragic. Yeah, but this is little Billy we're talking about. The footage would honestly be more cathartic than tragic. Oh, drat, you're right, you're right. We could kick little Billy anyway, though. I really wanted to... I really wanted an excuse to be able to do that. I know, but what would the cops say? You think he'd report me to the police? Duh, he adores the fact that you can't physically harm him. I could always deny the crime, except it'd be on film. A film that many witnesses will have hopefully watched in its entirety? Okay, plan B. What do you consider edgy? Well, crying blood is a fantastic way to go, in my green opinion. Wow, this brings me right back to my teenage fan fictions. Crying is tragic. Blood is edgy. We're hedging our bets. Right, so, where do tears usually come out of your head when you cry? That's actually quite a good question. The sides, maybe? Or just generally out of any crevices, seams I've got? I mean, then you just appear to be sweating blood. Which would probably look fucking gnarly, but let's face it, the only tragic part of that would be that you would appear to have an obscenely rare medical condition. Ah, rats. Okay, plan C. I can just vomit up some blood. Okay, that's... I guess internal bleeding is relatable. More relatable than sweating blood, I guess. Fuck yeah, groovy, I'm on board. As a handsome man in plaid once said to me, gnarly, dude. So, where are you gonna get the blood? Mine's no good. It's blue. Whoa, you've got blue blood? I have the circulatory system of a crab. Sick. I'd offer mine, but I think I need it. Don't most people have a slightly excessive amount? I sold some of my blood a few days ago so I could buy a stick-on temporary cat tattoo. Ah, shit, a cat too? Yo. That's sick. Wait, that's the mayor's face. Yeah, that puts a bit of a dampener on my plan, all right? Oh, I know. The movie's gonna end up in black and white, right? Right, because it's artsier than... Because color is too joyous and gay. M for monochrome, M for misery. Well, I can't argue with the alphabet, so sure. So I should vomit something darker, something that'll pop on film. Oh, I know. Ink. You're gonna vomit ink on camera. Dude, this movie's gonna be fucking radical. So, have you got any ink? Give me exactly 10 minutes. 10 minutes of scurrying later. I've got it. But, wait, you're moneyless and live in a tent. Where did you even find free ink in the blood of bureaucracy? Oh, don't you worry. Let's just say I got an involuntary donation. Karen, no! Karen! No! We hospitalized her! What the fuck? Oh, no! Oh, poor Karen. Shoddy on her deathbed, no! That couldn't have been legal. Oh, come on, she wasn't hurt. All I had to do was press a button on her head and the ink came right out. You still took her ink, though. That's hardly sporting. Is there a law against taking things from people? It's nature, right? Ownership of the fittest? Yeah, civilized folks tend to call it petty theft. Hey, I'm not petty. Shut up. Fuck off. All of my thefts are grand. My larcenies are the grandest. Well, shit. Oh, well, no point in crying over spilled ink. Time to swallow this ink. Oh, that's a horrific sound. Oh, yep, that's ink all right. Oh, fuck, oh, God. Alistair? Are you okay? My stomach, God. Now I know why. People kept telling me not to drink their printer ink. I figured it was just because it costs money. Let's face it, it was probably just that. I doubt they were legitimately concerned about your well-being. Oliver. Oliver, I've shat myself and I'm dying. Oh god, the lights are coming out. Oliver, make sure the movie gets published. Preserve your undying artistic legacy? What? No, fuck that. Publish it so people can see how cool my death was. I'll be a legend. Shh, friend. Just slip into oblivion, I'm begging you. Oh, phone god, I feel like a hungover boat rat with pants. Beautiful. The ending where you drink ink, shit yourself, and then perish like a dog. All right, so, Here, I'll allow that one for you there, fangirl. Automod didn't like that one. It saw those last 3 words and was like, sus. Automod was real scared of that one. Rightfully so. Automod did a good job there catching that particular phrase. Oh, Weiss.
It's already been a month. 22nd. Thank you for being an amazing Red Panda Royal Thief, Alistair.
Ah, Weiss, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh god, okay, so like, I think that's the first time anyone's ever like directly donated. So the donations, it shows bits? I don't know. Like, the donation thing is like really weird. It's like, the way it's set up, I can only show either bits or like straight donations. I can't just show both. Or maybe there is a way to make it do that. I'll look into that. But thank you very much. Much appreciated. Compared to subscribing, yes, that's true. And since I've already unlocked all of my emote slots, there's no real incentive for me to like farm subscriptions other than like the monetary benefit, but money is not really a thing that I am terribly needing right now. Although it is always still appreciated. It will go towards, you know, assets, art assets, improving the stream, paying editors to like edit stuff. You know, it all goes back into the channel eventually. Just takes time because content takes like work and time. Who would have thought? All right, let's see. Oliver encounter after drinks machine. Let's see. Cinema, ready to be a star. Ah, here we go. I think this is it. Here we go. Yes. All right. Let's go. How fareth thee on this fine spring morning? All the finer for seeing you. Hubba, hubba. Okay, not sure why that came out of my receiver. I've never said that before in my life. Please don't tell anyone that I'm like this. Look, honestly, hubbas and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see you. That little demon, he's... No. Little Billy, I beseech you, could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today? Well, yes, I could, which is what makes this all the more special. I swear to phone god, you low center of gravity hobgoblin. So, what you gonna do about it, huh? Where's Bigfoot when one needs him? Bigfoot, our hero and savior. So what you gonna do about it, huh? You couldn't physically attack me, Plaid Daddy. Not unless you want to get sentenced to life on the electric chair. Alistair, I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please. All right, enough. Scram, you hoodied gremlin. Or what? Come on, man. You know I'll cartwheel kick you in your formless gonads. Fine, fine. I've got some weird-looking bugs I found under my dad's mattress to fry under my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos. Oliver, shouldn't he be in school right now? Is this one of those fabled wicked ends the old ones prophesized about? Nah, as far as I know, little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase in his school into a makeshift water slide. That doesn't sound so bad. He didn't use water for the fluid part of the water slide. Juvie would be too good for him. He needs to be government contained. Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. That one, he scares me. Well, had he called my bluff, I would have just sprayed. That's absolutely radical to know, but I'm glad you didn't. Gotta save that for the footage we're gonna record. Speaking of, I take it that you are indeed willing to assist me in filming my groovy feature-length picture, then? I'm willing to direct a movie with you, if that's what you mean. It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dickens should be passing this ear counter any moment, and I'm going to ask him to relieve me from my post so we can finish filming the movie. Anything I need to know before I make a fool of both myself and of you? Specifically, yeah, there is one thing, actually. I might need you to back me up on an itty-bitty fib of mine. Hell yeah, man, I love sinning! Time to fucking L-I-E! Hey now, I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie, per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie. And spill the beans, man, what's up? So, like, I haven't really been as honest with Mr. Dickens about the progress of the film as I should have. He thinks it's basically finished, doesn't he? Wow, right on the money! You should be a green diviner of some sort. Off for the night. All right, take care of Ice. Thank you again for the donation and the bits. It's very, very, very sweet of you. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Say, any idea what next week's winning lottery numbers might be? Bold of you to assume I can count. You do know that, say, 6 is larger than 3, right? I believe you. I have no reason not to. Oh shit, look groovy. Here he comes. Tally-ho, gents! Bloody fine afternoon, isn't it? Oh ho! Right then, I believe introductions are in order. Alistair, this is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ebenezer Dickens. Charmed! Mr. Dickens, this is Alistair, my green friend. Oh my god. Oh! Fine. I'll do it for the fucking content. Fuck. Hello, Mr. Dickens. Right, yes, tally-ho and all that. Ooh. How are you doing that without eyes? Ah, no matter. So, Oliver, my boy, about that flick you've been meaning to finish putting together. You did tell me that the movie was nearing completion, did you not, old chum? Oh, of course, sir. Progress has been as gnarly as can be. One more day of filming is all we'll need, I reckon. jolly good show, my boy. Because I'm afraid that our utilities bills are beyond due. I don't know how much longer we can keep this show running. How long have those bills been on your desk? A few weeks, at the very least. Yikes. How do you still have electricity in here? Well, you see, old chum, if you take a good hard gander at the ceiling, you may notice that I've merely strung lanterns from the rooftop. Are those fireflies in the lanterns? Kerosene is out of our budget, I'm afraid, old top. Well, this is grim. Ah, but this movie might just bring the people back. If it doesn't, we'll just have to close our doors for the rest of time eternal. No pressure, lads. Right, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake. Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you, it'll take but a jiffy. You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock on a string coming up. Now then, it would seem that you and I have a solitary moment together. Why do you need portable time anyway? The way I see it, shit is always happening in the present. Afro-British Dill from Doctor Who has a TARDIS. Shit, you know, you're right. He's got the monocle and the bowler hat and everything. Who cares what the clock has to say? The correct time is right now. Well, some of us have jobs, engagements, and other such obligations that require diligent timekeeping to keep up with. All of that sounds dreadful. I'm sorry for your loss. That is not anyway, and I do apologize profusely for the deceit. My pocket watch is presently in my pocket. What? I merely orchestrated this momentary interruption in order for us to have a brief moment to speak. About what? Well, you see, I wanted to ask you to take good care of my boy, Oliver. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world. My own sons have all left the nest, so to speak. Whoa, dude, you have a nest too? Somehow I feel as though you may be referring to a literal nest rather than a figurative one. Don't be daft. Me? A nest? Look, I'm not here to judge your past or even Oliver's choice of acquaintances. For your information, we're a little more than just acquaintances. Yes, perhaps. Look, Oliver's a young man. It is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, carve his own frontiers, and all that development riffraff. Oliver is much like myself in that he once had a family, but no longer does. Sometimes, fate compels two people to stick together. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were. So you're saying it's destiny, baby? Perhaps not. After all, who are you and I to dictate what the stars wish to see? I find that the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. And the measure of their wildest dreams, too, perhaps. Because what is life without a purpose, without a drive? Tell me, lad, do you have a dream? Gravel. Do you wish to own gravel? Consume it? Fixate upon it incessantly? I'm afraid I don't understand. Yeah! Very good, yes. Gramble. Lad, all I'm asking is that you do your best to encourage Oliver, raise his spirits, should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film. By any means necessary. Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps. Can do, sir. Superb. That's just what I'd like to hear. Radio, Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dickens, I scoured your desk Moved all your papers, but alas, there was an aerial watch to be found. Oh, would you look at that? My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. I should have figured, since that's where its own name dictates it ought to be. My, what a bumbling fool you have for an employer. Now, total off, you two. Come on, Alistair, we've got a cinema to save. Wait, before we go, Mr. Dickens. Yes, lad. Hang on, I want to see how all of these play out. These are all great. Hang on. I refuse to accept the sovereignty of Britain. It's just Norman Saxony with tea crumpets and chimney sweeps. Why, I never. Our chimney sweeps are proof of our bloody cultural... I mean, we'll just be going. Bye, Mr. Dickens. Nice introducing you to... The nerve of that bowler hat wearing aristocratic. Hey now, Mr. Dickens is no aristocrat. He operates his own business. He wears a monocle. The business is badly failing, to be fair. The monocle. Okay, fine. You've got me on the monocle. Hell, I'm just glad we still have the day off to film after that embarrassment. Because, boy, if we didn't. Alright. We're gonna go back. Can you take me to the fun fair, ooh? No. No, I simply cannot, I'm afraid, lad. Too much nothing to do, so little time. It's fine, I understand. Bitch. I beg your pardon. I mean, we'll just be going. Bye, Mr. Dickens. All right. See, does your phone box have, like, an even smaller phone inside it? Why, you perverted scallywag! You can't just ask a gentleman about his bloody unmentionables. I mean... all right. We'll try to get on his good side. Fine, I understand. We'll be off then. Right, cheerio then. Bitch, ooh, you fucking whore, woo. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. Kudos on mostly not speaking. That was an extremely strategic move on your part. Thanks, I pride myself on being able to respect authority and take directions. That's great to hear. Give yourself a pat on the back. Don't tell me what to do. Right, so, what now? Well, if we're making a movie about you, then what we need is lore. Lore? I never wrote any VTuber lore. I didn't think it was really necessary. Oh, you know. Story content. Content! Something for the audience to chew over. Horse jerky is chewy. So we're going for gasps or pants wetting. Right, but I think we'd really struggle if we tried to structure a whole 90-minute plot around dried horse meat. Unless... No. I'm sure we can find something far juicier. Oh, juicy! Right, yeah, no. Horse jerky is dry and salty. What we need is something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Something... extraterrestrial, perhaps. Calling me an alien? Did I or did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle whilst you sat hunched in the basket? Ah, damn it. Right, so I kind of wanted to ask, and don't take this personally, are you some kind of funky alien? Like, what exactly are you? Well, what the hell are you? Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks just volunteer that sort of info. Just between you and me, I'm totally a human. Sure don't act like one. And hey, maybe that's why you and I are such kindred spirits. We're kinnis from another genus. That's not... Genus is spelled with a long E. Kin is spelled with a short I. We're kinnis from another genus, bro. Die. Maybe once the movie's done, we can revisit that idea. You know, what we need is something that'll really hit home. Home. Alistair, are you... Come to my domicile. Your tent. Come to my tent. Wait, you're inviting me into your tent? We want strange kooky lore to make friend and foe alike shit their britches. My tent is likely our ace in the hole. Radical. Let us make haste then. Kin from another pin. Welcome to Casa de la Mime. Feel free to feel free to piss anywhere that isn't my box bed. I will instantly reclaim it via a fetid red urine stream if I must. Though if you do shit in the corner, do wipe before sitting down on any surfaces. I'm not an animal after all. Whoa. I'm in your lair. I mean, like... Yeah, right, this is, like, gnarly and junk, I guess. You're doing an adorably poor job of hiding your excitement. Aw, shucks. I mean... It's just really intriguing, you know? You have no idea how long I've been wondering exactly what your lair looked like, you know? You mean for the last 36 hours or so? Yep, and boy, what a day and a half that was. So, right. I'm now, in fact, brandishing my camera, so... Let's get to filming then. Right, so, what should I be doing? Do you want me to do a dance? Well, is it a good dance? No, it is not. Alright, scratch that then. Oh, hey, maybe we should record some actor commentary for, like, the press release and junk. Wait a minute, hang on. Yeah. But I'm so shy. My lifestyle is...
Atypical.
A whole lot of folks out there have messy abodes, you know? The connection might make you come off to the audience as a real flutterbum. What? You can be what the kids call relatable. Excuse me? You really mean it? Just you watch, dude. You'll be the bee's knees. Can you state your name for the camera, sir? I see. Let's move on from the commentary idea, maybe. Move on to something that doesn't place my price equipment anywhere near that mug of yours. Yes, fair. So what now, Chief? Crunchy microphone. I guess you could just act candid? Canid? Like a dog? The only dog I know particularly well is also a man and a hobo. And God. Yeah, don't act like him. People cross the street to avoid him. You don't like God? The dude begs for change when he can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness. You gotta marvel at that hustle, though. Look, just do whatever you normally do whenever you're at home for an extended period of time, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Slumbering, waiting for the inevitable disappointment tomorrow. Mark down days on my calendar till I hit the average age of death. I take it full nudity might be a touch too lewd. You are fully nude right now. It's getting me sweaty. Sorry, do you want me to put a sock over my... You're just making me sweatier. Don't yell. There's sleeping swanlings nearby. Sorry. God, this is devolving into a romantic comedy. Maybe we should just film one of those then? Oh, and God, we're already muddled up and directionless. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Is a directionless direct... I don't know. Is a directionless direct a... I thought it was direct or, but it's like, what do you mean or a bad thing? What? I don't know. Is a directionless direct or a bad thing? Oh, those words sound similar. This must be dire. Alliteration is the soul of motto, I always say. Look, I don't know. What exactly is our cinematic vision here? Wasn't it to make audiences shit themselves? Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for ever having shat myself from sheer empathy alone, you know? Speak for yourself. Ah, balls, I wasn't filming and that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again so I can record it, please? Sorry, but I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago at any given moment. Even what you just said there? I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember who you are. Oliver. The name's Oliver. I work at a dilapidated cinema. I'm a total hunk. We're kind of dating, kind of filming a movie right now. Oops. Shit. I have no reason not to believe any of that. Right. Groovy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear what? To self, feeding Alistair lines in intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase authenticity of his line delivery, as he'll almost definitely think the script is happening for real. What was that? Nothing. You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some funky environment shots and then move to another location. Aha! Speaking of funky, we should use each setting to its advantage, and this setting screams oddity to me. So, you want me to scream oddity aloud? Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the rule show, don't tell? So you do want me to do the dance or not? Oh, look, I like you, Alistair. I like you a lot. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it. You think it'd tear our bond asunder or instantly turn it hypersexual? Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of the of this setting. You think you could whip up something gnarly to show the camera? I don't know, man. Are you in defeat? With cautious hesitation, I urge you to continue. Well, I've probably got a clean-ish sock somewhere around here. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Me only sock. Don't mind the hole. I added that myself. Lets my scabs breathe. Man, that is gnarly. Say, where's the other one anyway? Did you lose it? No. I found this one. Man, this is prime biopic content. Can you tell me about your parents, please? Gotta get that origin story outlined. What if I don't remember my parents? Well, we could work the orphan angle. Is being an orphan fun? Take it from me, losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have. You get to eat gruel. I do love free gruel. Nah, I'll just make something up. The orphan stick's too cliche. We're going for originality, aren't we? Originally and or making a bathtub-sized wad of solid cash, yes. I'll just make something up tragic, on the spot. All right, then ready when you are. My name is Alistair. Note to Oliver, give dog gramophone head in post. Yours gnarliest, Oliver. Very tragic and sad. My name is Alistair. I was born and raised in an oppressive shoe factory. Day in and day out, I manufactured shoes for feet I would never even sniff. Okay, odd criteria for tragedy, but go on. The shoes themselves were made out of poverty. Okay, we get it. Your life sucks. Give us new information. I slept in a gigantic pair of clogs made for an ogre in Denmark. What era is this set in? Clogs, Danish. You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark. That time does the timeline matter? I suppose not. VTuber lore. Oh no. My VTuber lore. I worked in a shoe factory. No. I suppose not. Besides, have you ever been to Denmark? Not specifically, no. See, you can't say crud then. For all you know, ogres are real and Denmark isn't. That doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it. Plus, the ogres erect. Constantly. Okay? No. No, not the ogre. Damn it. Is nothing sacred to you? It's ogre lore, pal. I will not allow you to tarnish my vision. The ogre dong stays. Okay, look, not to sound rude, but this is not working. Is it too out there? Out there? Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the ogre now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and I'm honestly worried that you've awakened something in me, and I don't like it. Oh, boo-hoo. Did someone get sweaty from visualizing weenus? Let us never think about this fabricated origin story again. Thank you. If I'm gonna start, then. Maybe we need to just start later in the story. And the middle finger coming through the wall was a nice touch. Will the audience get what happened previously without context? Do you have context that explain why a hexanippled isopod person with green skin and a head made out of an array of stitched together fabrics and skins is walking around? Right. Let's just not bring up the notion then. I'm sure we can leave for a potential leave that for a potential sequel or something. Radical. Let's. All right. So after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have crawled out of, where'd you end up? Most of what happened next is a bit of a blur. But I do remember one place from my past. Captivity. Wait, were you in prison? Yes, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison. People prison? You know, jail for humans. Human jail. Well, yeah, of course I meant human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? The zoo. Ah, right. You meant flamingo jail. Feast your eyes, Olive Man. The big house. You certain this is a good place to set your tragic past? You don't think captivity is tragic enough? Ew, the zoo. Kind of hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tapir. You're telling me if you got excruciatingly bad news. Define excruciatingly bad. You find out your third pet rock was swept up in a tornado. Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue. You found out about this while outside the tapir enclosure. Would the mere presence of a nearby tapir really soften the blow much? I think it'd really hit once I'm out of visual. Bullshit, the tapir would do naught to comfort you and you. Oh no. What's this I hear? The roar of adventure, mayhaps? Oh God, not you. Alright. Arson. We free the giraffe and then we arson the zoo. Alistair, my featherless bipedal green friend, you've returned at last. I have not returned. I merely came back to this location temporarily. You returned. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Bully to that, then. I say I. Hey, sorry to interject. Doting kind of boyfriend of Alistair here. How's it hanging? Egads, another specimen. Hello, my equally featherless, but decidedly less green friend. What brings you to my wondrous sanctum of miscellaneous beasts and other foul monstrosities today? Oh, nothing much, sir. I'm just documenting Alistair. We're producing a groovy movie about his life together. My, what a thrilling notion. You know, Sonny, in a way our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make, dedicating our very lives to solely documenting the most noble of beasts. But that the public may know their terrible ferocity. Yeah, it's groovy. Very groovy, yes, bully to that. Oh god, they're mingling. You know what I think would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad? Why, we should exchange information, comrade, to strengthen both of our dossiers. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds gnarly. I'm sure you have... Oh, hell nah. Oliver, you couldn't possibly fraternize with the enemy. The enemy? Mon cher, I am just a humble documentarian, not unlike your dear fezzed partner. And I must say, I do admire your choice in hatwear, my dear friend. Likewise, sir. Say, how'd you like to be in our film, Mr... Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You mean to say you haven't heard of me? I'm sure Oliver doesn't read Mustachioed Assholes Monthly, Theo. I've actually finished every issue from 1995 onwards for your information. My boy, I am Theodore Roosevelt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoo master. He's the anti-Dilf. Burn him! Yes, correct. Kill. Kill! A Dilb. Dad, I'd like to bludgeon? This is a development for sure. Dad, I'd like to burn. Okay, burning also works. That's good. That's also a good choice. Say, for purely cinematographical reasons, do you have any baby photos of Alistair? I'm afraid Alistair was no longer juvenile when he found his way into our spurnful clutches. But I do have some photos of him au naturel. Yes! Kill Theodore! Murder! Burn! Bludgeon! Yes! Yes! That I'd like to blow up. That's a good one, too. Theo, you wouldn't. Oh, that's hardly that scandalous. Alistair's naked right now. Wait, how long have I been... Ah, dread. You're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4. Angle leaves very little to the depraved imagination. May I see the... Oliver, a word, please. Oh, I think we gotta... We'll be right back, okay? To return, yes. I have yet to show you the photos of Alistair riding on his old tricycle, after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously gawkable, yes. Experience the emu. Wow. Wait, hang on. What's the button to make the... Can't fly, but it kicks ass. Say, are you doing okay? You kind of flipped your lid back there. Yeah, well, duh. You were chit-chatting with my former captor. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I realized how that might have just looked. But hey, he said he wants to be in the movie. Isn't that if you put him in it, I walk? Unless you, like, put devil horns on him and dub his footage to make him say dumb shit. You know, that does give me a groovy segue into the golden question. The golden question? You show him Gingy's nudes? L. Theorore. Correct. L. Theorore. Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy. Are you saying we have to consider a life of crime? Right, I'm sold. We just need a gun, a getaway ride. I suggest a large stray dog. Nary an old woman shall be shared from our combined mugging wrath. Shared? I think it's supposed to be spared. How did we get to... No granny mugging. We're discussing cinema. What I meant to ask was, is our movie gonna have some kind of maniacal villain? Don't most stories have villains? Yeah, I mean, most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? There's very seldom character development to be had in merely loafing around vegetating in trash, after all. Aw, don't you want to join me in the trash? You know, holding hands. Okay, maybe that can't be an entire scene, but I could squeeze it in somehow to excuse us shooting it, maybe. Ha! Gay! But, does that truly sound like the makings of a compelling story to you? Yeah, I gotta overcome something first. So my debauchery feels deserved? Or even earned? You might just be onto something. Well, what's the alternative? Well, back on the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story has a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys, after all. That must be it, then. After all, action comedy is the artsiest genre. I'm telling you, all great stories have antagonists. Right. Most real-world love stories feature mother-in-laws. Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis. Who could that be? Well, wouldn't Theodore seem like an obvious candidate? Nah, I don't want him in my story at all. I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Think about how hammy that dude is. He'd bring a lot of gnarly energy to the role. And give him the satisfaction? Hard pass. Well, alright, you pitch a villain then. Who do you see as the villain of your story? Ticket Jerry. Jerry? Seriously? Him? Yeah. He always cockblocks me when I try to enter the fun fair. Getting custody visits to see my hatchlings is gonna be a nightmare. But, I mean, is Jerry really the de facto villain of your personal story? He's kinda just a poor dude who's trying to do the one task that helps him put bread on the table. He thwarts me, Oliver. He's a thwarter, damn it! I'm sure he doesn't exactly relish in that, though. God, I really love thwarting Alistair. I don't know. In my head, he's pretty thwarty. Salutations! Might you need some assistance? No. I've got it all under control, Theo. Hurl thine self from our proximity, thanks. Righto, bully to that, then. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day. Alright, hang on. We gotta check the other ones. Ticket, Jerry, thou art whore. Little Billy, maybe. Okay, look, I'd love to take that brat down a peg, but this is your story, not mine. Oh, come on. Don't you remember what I told you on the subway? That yard-high shitlord got me arrested for child labor law violations. Oh, yeah. What a runty scallywag. I know, right? How very rude of him. No assistance. All under control. Hold on, self. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day. Okay, that's a deal breaker. Why? What's wrong with spandex? You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out. This is your second attempt at this? That sounds like something you should have mentioned sooner. I was hoping that if I pretended it never happened, eventually I'd just forget. I can still hear the stretching of spandex against my groin in my nightmares. Sorry to hear that. In mine, it's just the familiar screams. Far less emotionally complicated. Hell, maybe this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce the struggle depicted in a complex narrative down to a single antagonist? What if the true villain was, say, society? I'm not sure that a film we're trying to market to the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is. Nah. Hear me out. Maybe it's people's perception of me. I can't see it because I'm me, of course. And you can't see it because it's a view you don't happen to share. Huh, maybe you're right. Fuck, I was yawning! You can't skip dialogue while I'm yawning. I think we need some complicated exposition shots showing... Fuck it, I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Comic Sans text on a solid color background. With the exception out of the way... With the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the action-y stuff. Oh, see, there's the issue. Define action, because technically decomposing is an action. Let's say general movement / activity. Yeah, no, that's not me. Oh, come on. Surely there's some way we can use this groovy set to our... Oh! What we need is the footage of your daring escape. Ugh. Sorry, I'm yawning a whole bunch now. I don't know why. The sleepiness just fucking, like, slammed into me. The ideal action narrative point. The missing link! How's about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage? Firstly, let's never speak to him again. That's my suggestion. Right, and secondly, I might have coded the lens of the nearest camera with to my enclosure with silly putty. What? Why did you... To cover my tracks, of course. Oh, right. Duh. Didn't Theo notice that when you were missing, though? Nah, I just left a burlap sack of potatoes in my bed. Wow, this place really is... A sneaky lemur or a particularly crafty dingo could get out of here no problem. Where do you think I got the idea? Huh. Okay, so crazy suggestion here. What if you entered one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay onto it, pass that off as your actual daring escape. Wouldn't that be fake, though? You realize that almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right? Would audiences believe our forgery, though? Would audiences believe anything we filmed so far? Right, sold. Let's do this. Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sound good to you? Pretty sure alpacas are... Don't they spit? Oh shit, we're gonna go see Cozy. You spit. Right, but it's cute when I do it. Alright, so what's in front of us then? Is it Sunny Bush? I forgot. Pitching from the cardboard cutout. Emu. Right, that's not ideal. I've been closer to an emu than I have to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos. Swans are also feathered dinos, in fairness. Right, but imagine a man-sized swan. With a gun for a head. Right, I've heard enough. We were fools for thinking to weaponize them. Wait. The object HUD that they gave to emus is fucking guns? Oh no. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated. All right, it's time to take the plunge. Note, door is now emu-proof as of 5/7/15. Never again. All right, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land, a new frontier. You're in the emu enclosure. Yes. You getting this? Yeah, you look generally lost. Outstanding, yes. What now? Well, if this is your daring escape, I guess the next step for you to take is to, you know, escape? Right. How do I do that? Well, oh, right. The ground dips, don't it? Well, yeah, of course it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from the inside, an emu could jump it, no problem. This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out. That wouldn't look very cinematic. Does any of this? All right, point made. Now let me out. It's a Tommy gun. Holy shit. Oliver? Oliver, are you getting this? If this is the emo that's now located right before you, then yes, I'm very much getting this. Oliver, am I in danger? I think it's aggressive. I think it's an emu. Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? Emus have won 100% of all wars they fought with mankind. One war, and they kicked our asses. This one has a gun. It seems docile enough. War seldom changes, Fezman. All right. I'll get the gate open in a moment. Oh god, it's just standing there. Menacingly. I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious Oliver, I think it's attempting to trap me here. You could step around it. Oliver, I think the emu is working with the Aurora. Dude, just step around. Oliver, I must duel for my freedom. Hold on. Right, camera's in focus. Do what you have to do. Well, you punched an emu. I still would for my freedom, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice. Pal, you barely dented the goddamn emu. Your fist just got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh folds. I mean, yeah, groovy. This is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Our ace in the hole. You really think so? I mean, it might be kind of hard to portray the footage as a heroic moment since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emos, I can string something compelling together. So, that's it. Yeah, I think we're done here. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Russelbelt might press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens. Oh, please. He loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. Fucking invite him to the premiere. He'd adore this trash. These hands are rated E for everybody. Goddamn right. Right. Okay, I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished? Abso-heckin-lutely stoked. I gotta get back to the cinema, get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be too out of it to feel the impending sting of failure, right? Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, shoot. What's on the cards, my groovy dude? So the cinema's like definitely haunted, right? Allegedly definitely haunted, yeah. Why? Anyone ever died in the building during its operation? Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Crypt Dude, hello, welcome on in. Yeah, Dialtown. We're dating Oliver. Yeah, Oliver's been absolutely great so far. I was supposed to do this last week, but then I got distracted when I found Bigfoot. I found Bigfoot and we just ended up dating Bigfoot. And then we gave Bigfoot a gun and he shot me and I shit myself and died. Nothing out of the ordinary though. Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectionist who performed maintenance on her. Flattened? Rolled right over him, yeah. Honestly, not the worst way to go out. You know, getting flattened by a lady named Big Bertha. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was just saying, you know, all the ways to go out. I mean, it's not, you know, top 10 maybe. Turned him into a red pancake. That's, wait, did you say incident or two? Like plural? Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. Then flattened him when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guy, as they say. Who says that? Who says that, Oliver? There was also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection room and flattened some of the audience. Rolled right over him. Oliver, I am horrified. Fave of mine, Canon Trans King? Oh, nice! They haven't revealed that to us yet. That doesn't sound right. Hey, now, Big Bertha's our pride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right, splurging on a beautiful second-hand antique projector. Second-hand? Who sold him the machine? A friendly witch doctor who was hosting a yard sale. Dude, the cinema is 100% haunted. In your opinion. It is definitely haunted. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's not. Right, then. I'll be off. Oh, a parting is such sweet sorrow. But, hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right? Only if you'll be there. If I'm not present, then I presumably died of a tragic but sudden caffeine overdose. If such an event occurs, please mail my ashes to Obama in accordance with my last will and testament. Why him? I don't want to lose a bet. All right, then. See you tomorrow, Ash Boy. Oh, I see. If you talk to Gabby, she explains the guy who came in once was trying to figure out how to swap their head from typewriter to phone, and Dogman confirmed that guy is Oliver. Oh. Okay, so there's some, like, little interpersonal interactions I've missed by, just starting a new game every time I do a new route. I see. Alright, hang on a second. So I thought that going into the emu enclosure would be a game over. That did not happen. So, I forget. Did I had a save? Yes. I think. Okay. All right. This one, we load. Up into the alpaca enclosure. Right, I'm in. Oh, no. I thought the emus would kill me. You recording, man? I sure am. Yes, sirree. Great, we've got the establishing shot. Now I've just gotta... Oh, hey, an alpaca. Hey. Oh, it has a meat grinder for a head. Oh, many alpaca circling around me. Cozy, come on, Cozy. Just relax. Just take a breather. Chill out. Everything's fine. Hey, Alistair, those alpacas don't look too happy to... Oh, shit. I feel as though death may be imminent. Maybe you shouldn't have entered the enclosure housing creatures with meat grinders for heads. Wait, but I thought that... Oh, wait! Llamas. Llamas have got pan flutes for heads. Oh, what a comical mix-up on my part. Dude, I think those things are waiting to tear you limb from limb and grind your flesh to a pulp. Whoops. Silly me. Sorry for the holdup, boys. But please be gentle. Dead cryptid. The ending where you get mauled to death by alpacas. Perfect. Christ alive. All right, so go figure the alpacas were the ones that murdered me, and not the birds with guns for heads. Boy, what a day. You punched a goddamned emu. I did it for Oliver, damn it. Or cinema itself. I mean, did you though? Did you really? And what's that supposed to mean, bub? I mean, are you really certain this movie is going to achieve anything other than being a resounding flop? Well, of course! After all, I'm in it! Right, but the same is also very much true about your own life. Wait, what do you mean by... Ah, shit. But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for Mr. Dickens. You think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver? I'm sure he does. I mean, he's given Oliver so much, right? Right, so it's completely in character for him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless. All right, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe try to temper Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow? You can let him down gently, so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure. Sounds like a bummer. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I know your entire life philosophy can be summarized as an irresponsible and effortless, yet hedonistic romp in the pursuit of pleasure. What do those big words mean? It means you're cosmically underwhelming. Oh, yeah, no, I totally am. And your point? My point is, I think you need to ground Oliver. Ground him? What am I, his dad? Has he or has he not called you Papa at least once? Balls. This is bullshit. I've been set up. Really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of his other prospects, that everything will be okay if the movie flops on account of it being weird and low budget. I don't know, people dig, like, weird low-budget movies. Nah, what's the use? Go to sleep, you lummox. You can think about this some more tomorrow. I agree with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my ethereal maiden. Wait, I'm not a girl. Smile sweetly. Yes. You are now. Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premiere is actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people. Instead of what exactly? Homunculi? Emu? I meant instead of nobody turning up. Raccoon. Raccoon. Raccoon! There he is. It's Stromboli. No, wait, it's Maho. I expected an honest-to-phone god town-wide no-show. But alas, town-wide spectation. I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then. I doubt you writing "Come to Olive Man" premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them in random strangers' pockets got very many of these people to come here. You never know, it could have. Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics. If those pyramid dudes could read them, I'm sure the modern man can. Uh-huh. Should go inside. Speak to Oliver. Yes. Go, I shall. Yes. Also, holy shit, I never said thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Crypto. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the hideout. We're all goblins here. Assuming you're a phone, what kind of phone would you have for a head? Ooh. Give me one of them fancy rotary phones. Like the fancy, like, antique ones. Like, really shiny. Gotta be looking good, you know? Gotta be the fancy schmancy sort. You know, I gotta keep up the royal aesthetic, you know? Maybe like, call me Prince? Sure. Wait a minute, I'm the prince here. There can't be two princes. This stream ain't big enough for the two of us. Hey, Alistair. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy. I always do. Was that... That was some kind of euphemism, right? It was, yes. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled. Oh, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep. Mooby. Heck yeah, Mooby. I spent all night working on this baby. Oliver, hon, that can't be healthy. Hey, you know, I did a very similar thing with my movie that I made with A-chan and Ryu. So, yeah. Yeah. Whee. Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain. Oh, Oliver, bodybuilders say that. Are you really gonna take advice from jack dudes who guzzle raw eggs? The fancy rotary phone that people motion to be carried to them on a silk pillow as they lounge on their fainting couch. Yes, exactly. I'm thinking, like, black with gold trim. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. By that token, I would take advice from a green dude. By that token, would I take advice from a green dude who eats literal garbage? You know what? Touche. I'd go with the beefcakes on this one. This movie. It's my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kind of cute. Could make this PG-7, add a few dancing CG raccoons. Small dancing CG creatures. Objectively a fine choice. Go on. But then I thought, what I need is to think outside of the box. So, me thunketh. What about a story that starts off funny and silly and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. You fell asleep at and or on your keyboard, didn't you? That is an interesting theory. Oh, Oliver. It's cool, though. Just whatever you do, don't tell... Tally-ho! Ollie, my boy! Tonight's your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad? I sure am, sir. A BlackBerry or a monitor instead? Who's the Nokia? Who around here is the Nokia phone? Like, just invincible. Just impossible to destroy Nokia phone head. Marvelous. Simply wondrous. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made. Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir. Flex is the Nokia. Yep, that makes sense. I see it. I get that vibe. Absolutely. Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to revitalize my failing enterprise. So, no pressure, lads. Right. Yes, groovy. Anyway, I must go take my seat, as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, lads. Well, he seemed chipper. Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Huh. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. Oh, hold on. There's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever that is while I'm stocking the reel, okay? So do not take any concern. My castle is an abandoned wooden shed in an undisclosed forested park, glorious and cannot take any competition. I mean, hey, like, I don't have a castle. I have a safe house. You know, a thief and all that. But it's a very fancy safe house. A lot of underground floors, you know, hidden from the cops and shit. We got we got the main room where there's a bowl of M&Ms. We got the library where I encourage you not to pull on any books that look strange and out of place. And then there's the vault. No, you cannot see the vault. I will not tell you where the vault is. Fuck off. It's my vault. You can't see it. You can't punch it. Wearable TV head for a while, then I stopped going to cons. Ah. Yeah. You know, my friend has a wearable TV head. Wait, I know two people with wearable TV heads. One of them being, you know, a TV static. Hey! Tavern, how's it going? How you doing? Also, no vault. My vault. My vault. You can't have it. Walls have eyes, so do not touch the tires. Yes, canonically, there is 2 tons of tires in the vault. Tires are expensive. That means they're valuable. That means they belong in the vault. None of them fit my car, though. But I have them. They're worth a lot of money. Welcome on in. How you doing, Tavern? Fungal growth makes it such a biohazard. It is an impenetrable fortress. That's good. That's a good deal. Mine is just like it's like how it is in Sly Cooper. It's just like an average building, unsuspecting. No one would know it's a safe house unless I told you about it. You had a nickel for every person with a TV head in your life. You'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I mean, like, I'm talking about like real life people with TV heads. There's a lot of, you know, TV headed VTubers. One of which is trying to come back, and he shouldn't. He really fucking shouldn't. But you know, we'll put that to the side for now. But let's see. Yeah, we got TV static. Obviously, a lot of people here know TV static. But I also have a friend who came to. Oh no, it wasn't a TV head. It was an old Macintosh monitor, I think. Like a really old Macintosh monitor that they transformed into a wearable head. And then they went to the cosplay formal dance with that on. It was really cool. Yeah! We love static around here. Static's real cool. Yes, thank you for the shout-outs, Alexa. Very much appreciated. Old fancy rotary phones are rough to draw. Let's see. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little bit sleepy, but it's wearing off as we go on here. Oh. Oh no, this motherfucker again. Ah, shit. Protogens? Don't. What's a protogen? Oh! Oh, that's what a protogen is. I've seen these things around. Huh. That's one of them there, Oh, wow, I sure am glad that it's not capturing my Google Chrome right now, because I sure did click on images. I sure did click on images. Well then. He's eepy. Oh wait, was there like a VTuber like named Protogens that like that like is just an asshole or something? I don't know. But no, if we're talking about an asshole VTuber, no, I was not talking about any Protogen VTuber. I'm talking about someone else who's literally just human TV head, who's a real shit stain, a real asshole. You know? He's trying to come back, and we don't want that. We want him to stay gone. Thank you very much. Anyway. You sure keep clicking. I'm not clicking. I stopped clicking. That was my mouth going. That was not a clicking mouse. Shut. All right. The video game. Vimzio game. All right? We have it. It's in front of us. We should play it maybe. Hang on, I closed my OBS. There it is. Will sus? No. I'm not sus. Shut. Greetings, my respective fizzed and green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor. Stellar, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, I'm sure you most certainly are, having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Roosevelt. Can I murder this guest with my bare hands, hun? No, not this one, Alistair. All right, that'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir. Nice. Egads, you truly expect me to pay for a ticket to my own red carpet event? But, Theodore, you aren't actually in the movie. Correct, but a specimen from my vast array of emu most certainly is, yes? I'm here on his behalf, while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries. That emo is fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. Listen, Mr. Roosevelt, this isn't personal. Everyone's got to pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open. All right, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about in exchange for a free ticket into your screening, I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo? But isn't entry to the zoo already free? Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to... All right, you crusty fuck, just go on in. Bully to that, then. It's you in Hollywood, my boy. High society, here I come. God, I despise that man. You know what? I should really listen to you more. Hell yeah. If you think my takes on people are nifty, you should see my takes on jerkies and... Sup, bozos? Billy's here now. Oh, fuck. This one we can kill, right? This guest we can murder, right? This one's okay? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scram. Get out of here. Tonight's our big night, and I have enough to do without having to fixate my hawkish gaze on you all night. Yeah, plus, this movie's rated to 18s and up, dude. I shed my pants halfway during filming and refused to put them back on. Oliver, you did remember to add a blur in post, right? Ah, shit. Guess the movie will just be that bit more memorable, huh? So yeah, no minors allowed. Scram. Hey, I'm no minor. Look, I've even got my ID on me. ID. Little Billiam. Sex anytime with your mom. 18 plus, a full-time mad bastard. Mayor Mingus approved. Don't check, lads. It's good. I think this identification might be fake. Throw this one to the alpacas. Yes. But I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans. Loud shenanigans? Hey, Bozo, for your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight. You told me earlier that you were going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater. You repeatedly bellow Krungus during the climax. Oh, wait, shit, sorry. Let me do that again. To repeatedly bellow during the climax. You gangrenous snitch. You're like 9. What the actual fuck? Where are you learning words like and ness? Pal, you think I didn't come up with this myself? I've got like 8 kids on the playground who can back me up. Scram! Go! Get out! Ah! Fine, whatever, bozos. Your movie's gonna totally bomb anyways, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao! Krungus! Oh wait, shit, that last one slipped through! I'm dialing the cops right now! Is this how I come off to Jerry? I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't seem to sway him. Huh. Define fruit. Apple core? Banana peel? Used eggplant. What? Fine. A used eggplant. Oh. Hey, look, another customer. Yeah! It's Randy! Hey, it's me. I'm here now. Oh, hey, sup, Randy? What brings you here? You know, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back when I overheard someone mentioning the premiere. Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here. Yeah, so, well, what's the movie about? That's a great question. Right, yes. I'm in it. I'm in it! Yeah, what the... Wait, something about you feels familiar. Do you spend much time at the park, perhaps? Oh. So you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision. Oh, yeah, that'd be me, all right. My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you. Hey, that's progress. Good job, man. Yeah. All right, so that'll be $6.99, Randy. Nice. You couldn't offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you? I suppose I could drop to $5 since I... how about 25 cents? Randy. You have no money to your name, then why did you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get out of the cold. Good call. This place is as warm and as moist as can be. Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here? I'm sure it's just from the mold on the walls breathing. Huh. Now we know where the eggs came from. Aw, shit, you're right. It's an eggplant. It planted eggs inside of me. Duh, obviously. Look. You're the last dude in line, Randy. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, all right? Hot dog, Oliver, you're the best. Can you be my father? Randy? I'm going. Huh. I keep forgetting to ask him about that bandage on his head. Heard from little Billy, plague be upon him, that he hit his head on a rock, but I'm sure there's got to be more to the story than that, right? I heard it in another timeline. It's aight. Huh. I'm going to question you more about the implication that you can see into other timelines at a later date. For now, we got a screening to initiate. Initiate isn't a very call to action-y verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt. Those have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment making machine. Let's just do the screening. Yes, let's. All right, let's get Olive Man. What is this place? No caressing Bertha. I mean it this time, Oliver. There she is. It's Big Bertha. Oh. This is my vile sanctum. Me lair. Specifically? Oh, projector room 1. Is that It sure as heck is. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. Oliver, she just moved. Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her. Don't forget to empty the piss jars, my boy. Oliver, she moved again. Yeah, ditto. Oliver, I think your movie projector is sentient. And angry. Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's just... got a lot of soul. I'm pretty sure she devours souls. Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Ha! Checkmate. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up. Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man. You're not insisting I turn her over to the zoo, are you? No, let her roam free. Need to let her roll around the open plains. She can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here. But she's our only movie projector. Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Don't you want her to be happy? You're right, you're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of the cinema itself. Yeah! Right. Alistair. Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly? Uh-huh. This movie, the one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago? Yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? See? I knew this had come up. I'm right as always. Shut! I have a question to answer. Just tell me to shut up after I finish speaking just so you could answer my question, which I already finished asking. Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator. You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie's ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie will turn things around? Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner. Okay, not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... Ah, shit. That's already a sign of a turbulent development process. Should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up. You know, I think you expected too much from yourself. Okay, fine. I rushed the editing. I get it. No, I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, man. That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it? So, what? You think developing a film was too much? I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try, at the last moment possible, Hey now, for all we know, the public could love this movie. And they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future? Oh God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, up for failure. Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops. I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens. Oh, right, yeah. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. I've always got a room at my tent if yous need somewhere to crash. That's sweet, real sweet, but this was all going to happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay when it does. Okay. We've done our best. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then. Speaking of, again, you've got to release her into the wild soon. I know. Like, tomorrow soon. I know. Take a breath, man. Relax. People could really love this. Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. Alright, it's time. This is the second time I've made a movie. Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in. Last night's premiere of The Passion of Frog Thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Despite furious advertising efforts, in the end, the event had a modest turnout of only 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining reviewer, who's still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get out of the cold. I think hypothermia would have been more palatable, in all honesty. The lack of footage of myself was criminal. Criminal, I say! Say, is this live? Come on down to the Dialtown City Zoo, friends. We have tapirs! Tapirs, bully! Okay, enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God would have let that scene where the green one gargled paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know they say all publicity is good publicity, but to those people, we at Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of the Frog Thing a watch. And seeing how you feel then. Good morning, Alistair. I hope you're... Ew, capitalist whore? No, she's an artist. She became an artist. She doesn't even want to do that job. She hates that job. If there's a capitalist whore around here, it's maybe Mayor Mingus? I'm not sure. Our ink churning mademoiselle. Yes. Oh, capitalist store. Oh, you meant Theorore. Okay, that's fair. I thought you meant Karen because she works in a bank. No, yes, Theorore is a capitalist whore. Fuck that, man. What in phone God's name are you staring at? Put frog in a pot. The frog. It has a tape measure for a head! I love it. I love this frog. Watching him trying to climb out. Just a pro tip here. The last 17 times you tried this, the frog died. Yeah, but this time there's no lid nor a lit fire under the pot. The odds are fairer, methinks. Right. What's your endgame here, anyhow? Want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter? Yes, that's... See, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Nah, Little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. Fairness, is Little Billy really a reliable source of information? Yeah, he was the one who informed me what 9/11 was. And he said it was an inside job, conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. I bet you any money that article wasn't about what he said it was. What makes you say that? Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor flattening a beached seal? Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out. Fine, I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere. Good boy, son. Good boy. Hello, Oliver? Oh, no. Where is he? Where is the boy? Well, I don't know. Sure you walked into the right place? This ain't the cinema. Or mark my words, the cinema was right here. That must mean... Yikes, I guess it's already gone. Ah, drat. Alas, I was too late. Still might be able to get Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps carrier pigeon. Ah, yes, the three genders. Hiya, friendo. I was wondering when you'd drop by. What's the haps? Olive Man, you're here. Have you returned here once more to burn the place down in a scornful rage? Did you do all this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the light fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copper wire thief. Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me. Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders. Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copper wire from the walls, then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem, such needless destruction? Such abundant and ceaseless malarkey! Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left over from our failed cinema business. I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? I heard from Little Billy that the premiere bombed. Of course he'd tell you that. He showed me an article from the Happenings paper. Oh, he showed you the newspaper review. Yeah, he said they tore you to shreds. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose. In fairness, that's only one critic. But, I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art's never appreciated in its own time. I don't know, man. Let me quote the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film and burn with glee. I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time, I'd actually enjoy watching it. Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn his place down. Or, sorry. That reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing. Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. That makes me wish I was likewise aborted. See, that's still a strong statement. The same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be. Bigfoot totally can't drive. Bigfoot fucks. I'm sure he can drive. Look, I can't refute that Bigfoot fucks. But you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. Everyone's finally kink-shaming. Good for them. Too many shameless whores out here. I mean, Oliver's got a point. Like, bad movies can do well. I mean, look at The Room. People love The Room. Wait, you made bank? Yeah, people turned up in droves to see our depraved horror flick. Wait, the movie we filmed was a horror flick? Well, I initially imagined it as more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls under the huge thumb of Phone God. And our movie wasn't that? People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb. But plenty saw the untapped blistering rage and shat themselves. So people turned up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick. Yeah, and we delivered. Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. So, wait, why on God's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart? Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations. Uh-huh. Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd saved the cinema, but it turns out he really didn't think I could actually pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I'd come up with. Huh. Why? Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream after all. It was for him to go into directing movies of his own. Huh? You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option. But I don't see what this has to do with us or our movie. Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the old save this here cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that it'd be a surefire success. But now I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was certain that the cinema would have to shut down no matter what. So why was he so sure you'd fail? Aside from the fact that the entire business itself was collapsing in on itself? Yeah, aside from that, I guess. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted, more than anything, for me to take the risk that he never could. That he, and only he'd, shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open. It meant that it'd stay the complete extent of my potential. So that was it then. The end of his dream. Or so I thought. One of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue. Said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. People are so sure this place is supposedly haunted. Oliver, this place is so haunted! Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specter spirits and other assorted ghouls. Happy now? Immensely. Go on. So I realized Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants me to spread my own wings and make my own creations. This venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknowing signature. The solution's obvious. It is. Dialtown's first horror attraction. Wait, like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized. Maybe I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain, to convince people that they wanted something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward. So that's why you're hacking the place apart. To make the place even more unsightly, yes. Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So, he gets a second chance at his dream too. What do you think of this poster? Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. Aw, that's so cute! That's so sweet! Excited barking goes. It's cute. Hell, it'd be cute even if it was just you. Aw, shucks. I do owe you something, though, you know. And what's that? Well, here it is. Thank you. Sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. Never been well, you know, it's dark, it's sticky. Sometimes there's moaning, sometimes there's screaming. That's about, that about sums it up, fangirl. That about sums it up. You believed in me when nobody else did and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing gnarlier than that, bro. Me do good. Me make all of man happy. Hell yeah, you make all of man happy. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Oh, and God, we don't even have to pay them, since they're dead. Though, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes. So, I guess this all worked out neatly. I guess so. What of Big Bertha? Oh, I did what you suggested. I let her go. She's free now, to roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases. Good. Now she's the great outdoors' problem. Actually, nah, I misspoke earlier. Come to think of it. The best part is that Hey, bozos, how's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed. The best part is that I get to do this. Yes! 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 Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Look at this. Out you go, you little scrote! This attraction is 18s only! Yeet! Yes! 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 Kill! Yeah! Ouch! My youth glands! Ha! Rad. He's maimed now. This truly is the best possible ending. Oh, glorious. The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Wait, does this mean at long at last? Oh, good luck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Belek, thank you so much for 3 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much. It's so glad to have you here. Much appreciated. These are visuals I didn't expect to see when I clicked on the smirky Alistair icon this day. Yes. Dialtown is excellent. All right. So, it's been almost 4 hours. Okay, so Prince and Fangirl, both of you seem to know. About how long is chapter 3? Because I'm coming up on about 4 hours here. You know, I'm probably at the point where we wrap up. Is there a good amount of content here? Like are we talking like 2 hours, maybe a little bit more? Well, what do you think? I'm curious here. I am looking at that silhouette and I'm trying to figure it out. Like how you blept at the end there? What a little blep? Little blep? I like that it just says good luck. Like 4 hours? Okay, yeah, we're saving that for next time then. We will save that for next time. All right. Yeah, 3 or 4 hours, that sounds like that's a whole ass stream right there. That's a whole ass stream. Anyway, we're gonna call it there then. Thank y'all so much for joining me. This game is a fucking trip. I'm looking forward to finishing it next week. Same time, I think. Streams will be a little bit sporadic. I think, here's what we're gonna do, right? So, the thing I'm struggling with, for streaming is, I want to work on the Rogue Royale. I want to, you know, have a little free time to myself to do stuff, and, you know, all that jazz. But, you know, streaming and, you know, the rating in Final Fantasy, it takes up a lot of my time. So I haven't really had time to start working on the Rogue Royale just yet, which I want to do. I want to try and get that done before the end of July. I want to have it at least ready to go before the end of July so we can host it in like August. It's a summer SmackDown, goddammit. It's a summer event. It's wrestling. So I'm gonna try and work on that. And I'm gonna like maybe pull back on how many streams I do in order to do that. So stream schedule will be a bit sporadic. I think I'll keep Sunday consistent. Sunday will remain the same. And possibly Monday night. Well, we'll see. I want to keep at least one consistent night. Maybe Monday night even. Monday night tends to be like the easiest for people to join in on. It's got the most consistent viewership, you see. But yeah, we'll see. Times and days might be a little bit sporadic from here on out. I'll just stream whenever the fuck I want, and you can expect a stream on Monday at the normal time. We'll say that. Monday we will keep the same. I like that. I like that idea. All right, that sound good to everybody? I think that sounds good. I think that sounds good. Or, wait. Brain, thinking, considering. Maybe Sunday. I'll tell you which day I decide to keep the same. Anyway. As usual, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to hang out. Schedules get posted there. Down below, you know, you can find links to YouTube, the VOD archive, which needs a good bit of updating, and my Twitter, if you happen to be on Twitter and you want to follow me there. With all that said, though, I think I know exactly who we're raiding today. Someone I don't... Wait, have I been able to raid them before? I don't remember. I don't think I have. Then again, my memory is, Swiss cheese. Anyway. We're raiding my mod, Celexa. Everybody loves Celexa. So we're gonna raid them. Yeah, I didn't actually see what they're doing today. Exclamation point rad. I am rad. Thank you very much. But yeah, there's your raid message right there. If you don't got the emotes, if you don't got a sub, you can unlock an emote with channel points. You can just like throw in the standard Twitch heart, you know, whatever global emotes you like. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about here? Anything? I think I've done all my big announcements. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled on the Twitter, especially as I make the fighters for the Rogue Royale. I will be posting them there. Some of y'all gonna see some familiar faces. A certain Shork, perhaps. A certain Wizard Dragon. A certain perhaps a panda. You know, maybe. Anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I will see y'all next time. Peace!